All right, hello and welcome to Monsters and Madness. This is our 64th session here with Bastion's Watch. And we are in the Zevny Fields for the last stretch of the campaign here. And we are picking up the pieces, really, after the last session. The party's been back in Hope's Bastion, and after really butting heads with the Cerberus Assembly, getting in a fight with Trinagathon, killing the Archmage of Antiquities, procured Earthcloak for trying to move against the Empire and control the situation with the Dragonborn and the Avatar of Tiamat, and using some of the technology that they had found in their excavations in all of this. The party stopped that. Trent Ikathon ran away, and the party was left to start figuring out what the next steps were here in the Gwendolian Empire and the continent of Wildmount and beyond, really. Some of the things happening are impacting the entirety of Exandria. The last session, the party took some time to root out some of the Cerberus Assembly spies or people in the employ of the Cerberus Assembly, at the very least. Maybe spies is too harsh a word, maybe not. Kind of depends on your view there. But after that, they decided to look into Gwayeth Naros. She had been on the way to Hope's Bastion for an execution after Uther Prent had labeled her as responsible for an act of treason against the Empire and trying to assassinate Uther Prent. The Cerberus Assembly thought it would be a good message to have that execution happen at Hope's Bastion. So the party, after doing that, headed that way. Breck, Milo, Alivor / Angus, and Grim headed out with the old horses, Dwayne and Johnson, and went to go intercept the cart that was carrying Gway. A fight with the Volstruckers that were with her ensued, and the party, not seeing that there were members on the inside guarding her as well as on the outside of the cart, two of the party members fell. Milo and Angus both died. And Breck and Grim were able to fend off the Volstruckers enough that two of them retreated, three of them were killed. Dwayne and Johnson were killed in the fighting, and Gwayeth Naros was as well. The party had enough magic that Milo was able to be revived quickly, and he had the magic to revive Angus. But Gwayeth Naros remains, and without the resurrection magic spell slots for Breck to cast Revivify once again, she continues to be dead without any recourse. Seeing this, Milo tried something new, knowing that he had gathered some of his magic from the crystals that were from the floating city above the Zevny Fields. He tried to then send that magic to Breck to fuel his spells so that he can attempt to bring back Gway. We're gonna just have Ekamos and Varric hop in here so that they don't have to spend too much time. Really, we'll just say that they had spent some time rooting out the spies in Hope's Bastion as well. Followed to where the rest of the party had gone to the stables, where Lorraine told them about the party's intentions, grabbed a couple horses themselves, and headed out. So I'll say that Milo, Angus, Breck, and Grim, you hear the hoofbeats of horses approaching with Ekamos and Varric as this happens. Varric and Ekamos, you guys come onto the scene. You see Breck kneeling down next to a body with Milo standing behind him with his hand kind of reached out. Angus and Grim looking on behind them. And I'll zoom into the scene for you guys to see what you do next.
Breck, buddy, is it working?
I mean, I'm trying.
You attempt to cast a spell, and there's no fuel for it. Milo, can you describe to me kind of how you're approaching this? What's your strategy here?
I've got Silcian's just like sitting on Grim or on Breck's shoulder.
Okay.
And then I am kind of got my hand on either side of her. So he's got like big ass shoulders, I'm kind of guessing, right? So on either side of kind of like on the top and channeling my blue energy. And as the blue's kind of getting to him, it does kind of fade to a purple. And I'm trying to just pump it in to connect to the spirit magic that I know he's been using and try and getting as close to that. And if the first one doesn't go, I'm going to try and continue to pump another second level spell in there.
Okay.
And I'll just keep doing that until I'm drained.
What is the rest of the party doing while they see this happening with Mallow and Brick?
So does it look like any of this is working?
At the very least, Breck doesn't seem to be casting a spell. It doesn't seem to be, as he tries, it doesn't seem to be going off.
I say, well, Angus will just go over kind of by the body and kneel down by it and just wait to see if that works. Just kind of, be ready if it does work.
Can Milo try something else?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's Breck's shield?
I would have put it down next to me. I would be holding the shepherd's crook around my neck.
Milo's gonna try and run over and grab the shield and like put it next to Breck. Kind of like he like bangs the shield and he says, "Come on, you got to be out there somewhere." And then he like tries to pump the magic into the shield, and as he's passing the shield over to Breck.
Mm.
I'm playing
Roll me an-
artifact card.
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check there. This is going to represent how your focus is in channeling this energy into this artifact.
17.
17. You feel the energy leave you as if you were casting about a first level spell. And you watch as that blue magic turns purple, and you see almost this light iridescent glow over the shield. And it feels successful, but in that moment you also know that feeling of a pillar of fire, that ping you've gotten off Dragon's Fire increases a little on the shield when this happens. You've imbued some of your own magical energy into this for fuel, but you're dragon-blooded, and there might be consequences to that. You could attempt to do it if you're trying to get to third level. You could attempt that twice more to try and get the rest in there. But you don't know what happened on failure, and you don't know what happens if you succeed as well.
He is going to try, but the best that he can do is a second level spell.
Okay.
So he's going to pump everything that he can into it, but
So is that the total magic you have available right now is a second level spell?
I have 3 more first level spells
I see.
after the last one that was just drained.
I gotcha. Okay. So go ahead and roll an Arcana check again for that second level spell, and that'll be 3 total.
Wow, 17 again.
17 again. Nice. Ekamos and Varric, as you guys get closer, you see now Breck's shield glowing purple. It almost looks like there's that really light, flickery flame that's on it, just as if there was just a very thin layer of some kind of fuel put over the top of it and lit in purple flame. Breck, you're still attuned to this shield, but you feel the same. No, you felt that kind of magic, that fire pillar magic as well. That magic that Dragonborn and dragons and Milo have had in the Column of Fire, where you both were there when the Silken Spite was destroyed. You feel it too coming from the shield. You've set it down. You know you can pick it back up, to try and create a physical conduit with this magic. But you do know that fire feeling is there. And it's potent magic.
I will take the shield
Okay.
and try to. I'll put that on Gwei and try to cast through that.
As you touch the shield, you feel it's hot to the touch, and you feel fire kind of shoot down your arm. And you're going to take 16 points of fire damage. And that is to get one of these spell slots. You feel that the magic has moved towards you. About a third of it has. You can move towards Gwei if you'd like still, but you feel that you have absorbed that magic. To keep holding it would be to keep absorbing the rest.
Man, I will keep absorbing it. Yeah.
Okay. The party sees that purple flame now kind of travel up Breck's arm to his shoulders, and Breck now has a purple flame lighting his shoulders. You hear that almost like a campfire crackle. And as the second bit of magic enters in Breck's form, he takes another 16 points of fire damage.
How's Breck looking?
He's looking rough.
I am going to channel my get out of jail free healing word into him.
Okay.
And that's about all I got after this.
Go ahead and roll that. And if Breck continues to hold on, then we'll play that out after the roll.
This is all I got, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cold. 6 points.
I'll
Rolled a
demount my horse and try to cure wounds as well.
Okay.
I can do the same.
I'll use one from the amulet.
We have kind of a cool scene here with Breck now with purple flames. As Ekamos and Varric step into the scene, all three of them cast healing magic towards Breck to withstand this fire, this transfer of magic.
13 for me.
And 15 for me.
Oh shit! I ain't been this healthy in a while.
And as Angus, you see this, you feel a presence behind you and hear a whisper in your ear. This is your fault. You could have killed Brent. Things could have played out differently. And now she's dead. Just like your mother.
Ooh, yeah, nah. So, after hearing that, yeah. I'm already a little pissed that homeboy decided to dip out on me, but after that, just hearing that, I say, not if I have anything to do about it, and sorry for your cool. I didn't want to interrupt this cool scene, but I just reach down and touch her on the chest, and I'm going to cast Raise Dead on her. Sorry, guys. I wanted to see if this played out, but not with that.
Now, I do have to ask, I believe that comes with a hefty material component.
Oh, does it? Let's see here. Oh, boy. Hey, guys, anyone got a diamond real quick before I do that?
I believe I bought some. Let me look.
Yeah. Oh, before I do that, then, I'd be like, hey, Milo, you got a diamond on you?
Milo's looking pretty ragged, man. So he's just gonna like go into his pocket after you're
Just
He's gonna roll it over to you and just roll onto his back and just close his eyes.
Yeah, so just take that and then yeah, do that. And as far as how it looks, since Homeboy left me, I was gonna say prismatic, so I don't really know how this looks.
As you reach down to cast Raise Dead, the diamond kind of starts to dissolve, kind of into dust. What does it look like as you cast a spell?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, since I would say the whole prismatic thing, but he kind of left, so I say I don't know. Angus wouldn't really know because I mean he's never cast this before, so he doesn't know what it's gonna look like or do, or if it's even gonna work. So
yeah, you start to see the diamond kind of turn into dust and float away in the wind. For a second, you start to worry that it's not working, that the diamond's just going away. A bit floats off in the breeze, off to the side, and you see it land on the ground. A little bit more blows off, and you look and follow it on the breeze. And you look up and over at the tree for just a second, and you see a crow staring down, a raven.
of course. So not really gonna just kind of acknowledge it. Just understanding, I guess, what this is.
You hear a flapping of wings. The party hears the flapping of wings now as 5, 10, 15, 20 ravens land in the trees around as Angus is casting this spell. Grim, you start to feel at ease and comfortable even in the stressful situation, and feel your connection to the Matron of Ravens strong in this moment. And Angus, you look up and see almost the spirit of Gwei. It's this incorporeal, illusory version of her standing over the body at the head of it. And next to her, a masked figure wearing a regal feathered black cloak, holding a gold cord. And you get the sense that there's an expectation here from you.
Mm.
You don't know what it is, but you can see the Matron of Ravens is here waiting for you. What do you do in this moment?
So they're both just like staring at me, I guess, with the gold string or thread or whatever.
Yeah. And as you're here in this moment, you begin to hear almost like a crowded square around you.
Boy.
And you just have this thought that pops into your head. Gwei is the only person you've ever known that you know also knew your mother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I think he would just kind of, he would sit there and stare at her for a second, and then he would just hold out his hand and just kind of like, not really surrendering, but like just understanding that just kind of like understanding that he, I guess, wants him to do whatever it is she wants him to do, and he won't fight that anymore.
With your hand reached out, the figure in the feathered black cloak with a porcelain mask that has streaks of black slashed across it. She steps forward, keeping eye contact with you, and holds out her hand next to yours. And reaches to the point where they're touching. And you see the hand change as soon as you touch it. As the image of the Matron of Ravens disappears to the image of your mother, holding your hand. As a gold cord extends out from her hand into yours, wraps around you, kind of almost in a hugging embrace. This cord wraps itself, tracing itself over your body, and then down your arm to the one you're holding the diamond in. And as the gold cord touches the diamond, the dust begins to glow. And all of the dust that had been scattered to the wind and the rest of the diamond turns to this gold dust, and it begins to collect into a gold cord. But then slowly reaches down to Gwei's heart. And as soon as that connection touches, you see the illusory spirit version of her disappear as she takes a breath. You feel the fingers of your mother's hand for just a fleeting moment more. And as your gaze is drawn to Gwei, and you look back, she's gone.
Oh yeah, he'd just start crying. Yeah, no.
And I'd say the party saw the gold cord, saw the dust, the glow, all of those things, but did not see the figures themselves. Now they see here Angus crying on the ground next to Gwei as she takes her breath.
It's not really a sad cry. It's kind of a happy cry. It's like in between. A little sad that it's gone, but happy that he got to experience it.
Am I still on fire?
I would say in seeing this, if you wanted to set the shield down before the rest of the fire happened, you could. Otherwise, you could hold on to it and take another spell slot in.
I'd like to hold on to it and potentially touch Alivor with the shield and then cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
So,
if that's the case, you would take 15 points of fire damage. But you do get that third spell slot. And Alivor, as you're crying, you feel Breck behind you casting his Prayer of Healing.
Oh god, that would just compound it. After all that, and then to feel the another warm embrace. Oh yeah, no. He just break down.
So everybody would get 14 points of healing.
Oh, thank God. We're struggling. Still struggling, but...
And Breck won't say anything. He'll just keep the shield, hoping that there's some warmth from the shield.
I'd say there is, yeah. Easy and yeah. With the fire energy and fire magic that passed through that, you can kind of put it up as a little space heater right now, for sure.
How much was that, Breck?
14.
14. Appreciate you.
Hey, Josh, question. Was there a rest between the last time I played and now, or no?
Yeah, I was
I
about to
haven't
say,
seen
'cause
a
I was
long rest in a
messed up too.
long
Yeah.
I
time.
think there was a short rest. Yeah, I think there was a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys want to make a short rest, let's
Uh,
go.
Ekamos will follow suit with Breck and he'll do his prayer healing, but he's gonna. I'll use the amulet and kind of just seeing all of what Angus has seen and all that, and just try to help out as best he could. So yeah, he'd grab his amulet with his brother's spirit and conduct a prayer of healing.
Angus, as you're crying, and Gwei is on the ground next to you. She kind of gathers herself and looks up and sees you, and you notice a bit of a confused look on her face.
He would just hug her.
Oh, thank you. I think. I'm sorry, I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting my rescuer.
I'm trying to see if there's like any way I could like trying to see if there's any way I could like subtly implant like images in like her head. I don't think I can do that with like minor illusion or something.
You can make an image with minor illusion, but and you can imprint it into her head or anything.
I say he's still a little bit of a mess right now, so he wouldn't really say anything. He just
She sees Breck right behind you and gives a nod to him. I think, if I remember correctly, she would look at Varric and give him a nod as well.
yeah.
And Milo too. I think she's only met Breck, Varric, and Milo at the dinner.
I actually wasn't at the dinner. That was
Okay.
the one session I missed. Yeah.
Okay, so Milo, and Varric, then she'll kind of give nods to.
Hey, what's up?
Was it
Um,
just Alibor and myself?
I think it was just the two of us.
Then not
If
what's
I,
up.
if I remember.
I think you might have
If
missed
I-
that session as well, because it was
yeah.
Okay,
Bert, Brooks, and Lara that went to the heist, and then
right, that's right. Okay.
I definitely missed the heist.
Okay, so then so just Varric. So she kind of looks around a little confused. Then she sees Varric. The confusion drops a bit, and she gives a nod. And she doesn't leave anger. She sees his emotional state. She's kind of confused by that. And she'll ask Angus, "Are you? You must all be Bastion's watch. I'm sorry to ask, but there was another member. Is he here as well? Alvor Belstein."
After hearing that, he'll stop the hug. He goes, like try and gather himself up a little bit and just say, "Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that's me. It's me. It's me. So, look a little different, but that's me."
You're. I'm sure we can talk about it later.
Little dwarf resurrection powder. It does that to you.
And as she kind of like accepts that that's you, she then reaches around and gives you a very strong hug and whispers thank you to you. And then says, "I knew you'd come."
Yeah, of course. He just reciprocate and just wouldn't really say anything.
And after a minute, she lets go and dusts herself off. Looks around at the scene. Well, this is a mess.
Just turn around. Yeah, it got kind of hairy there for a second. Woo!
The assembly will be after us if they find out what you did.
Oh, you just wait. Say, funny that you mentioned that. He just kind of looked to the rest of the group. Yeah. So we kind of took the fight to the assembly.
We're already in trouble with the principal.
Yeah. Say, we don't know where Trent is, but Brokuik's taken care of. You know. Almost had Trent, but you know how slippery and sly he is. But we'll get him. We'll get him.
I'm sorry, you said you killed a member of the Cerberus Assembly, the Archmage of Antiquities?
Yeah, the Brokuik guy. Listen, no, that makes it sound bad.
Angus, I don't think we're supposed to just go around telling people that.
We can tell her. She's on our side, I promise.
Well, that actually is quite impressive. You are making moves. Are we safe then? Can we travel? Can I get back to my Say's Till?
I mean, you could if you want. Oh well. Actually, no. There's some people that you need to meet, and I would like to, suggest to the crew that we go to Silver Sage Farms. Is that
Sure.
it? Yeah. Is that the one? Okay. Yeah. I feel like that'll be a good place for us to chill out and rest up because I know we need a rest, and it is a. Yeah. So what do you say, gang?
You say Silver Sage, and she'll say, "Oh,
Is it-
yes, I'm familiar with the Dragons."
Yes. Yeah, there's some people there that you'll want to meet as well.
Hey, Josh.
Mhm.
How many charges do you think I got in this staff? Because I have lost count since the last time.
Oh,
The last
gosh.
thing I got says I have a full 10, but that just seems ill.
Let's
teleported since
see. You
then.
guys teleported in that morning. Then I think you're still in the day that you teleported.
Okay,
Because
so-
you guys would have teleported in, had the meeting, did the speech, rooted out the spies, then went to go try and retrieve Gwei, and we're about like nighttime that night here.
Mhm.
yeah.
I
Okay.
believe. I don't think we went the full night of you guys resting and then going out the next morning. So I think we're still on the same day.
Even my staff is tired, guys.
You still got a charge in there. Are we gonna have to hoof it the old-fashioned way?
Oh yeah, we're old-fashioned all the way, man.
Fuck. We lost our horses.
Breck is just like visually gutted, just staring
Yeah.
at the horses. He's just
So
like,
yeah, just kind of
really
consoled.
upset.
Right? So, fucking Dwayne and Johnson. We're gonna have to have a funeral for them, you guys. How far away is the Silver Sage Farms from where we are?
Not terribly far. I would say on a cart, if you guys hooked up the other horses that Barrack must brought.
Oh yeah, we could
use
just.
the one in the car. I mean, yeah. So you guys also have like a transporting cart now that's reinforced for transporting prisoners. Yeah, so
Let's
that's
take-
hard on it.
Let's take this. We're gonna Devo this. This is ours now.
I hate to
Yeah,
ask,
that
but what
could
do you guys
definitely
do
be
about the
useful.
dead horses?
Oh, fuck.
So Breck's gonna start gathering up all the bodies and throwing them in the other wagon now.
Okay.
The armored wagon.
No, the other
Oh,
wagon.
our old wagon.
Our old wagon,
Our busted wagon.
and then he's gonna light it on fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got it.
I don't know what to do with the horses' bodies though.
We have a moment of silence for them. Okay.
They were good horses.
They were the best
Wayne
horses.
and Johnson. Steady and true.
They were our rock.
They will be remembered.
Oh God. I think we should like drag them off the path into like the woods or something. Should we throw them on the funeral pyre?
That's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna take a couple of us just.
There's not gonna be any rolls or anything. That's gonna. It's just you guys do that. Take the new carriage and head to Silver Sage Farms. Easy enough. Anything anybody wants to do before we leave this scene here?
I actually have a new spell I would like to use.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Since we're doing this whole travel thing, this one only takes a minute, but I'm going to cast Phantom Steed.
Oh, nice. And what form does the Phantom Steed take?
It does say horse-like
Horse-like?
creature. But I get to decide the appearance.
Ooh.
So maybe like it almost seems like it's kind of made out of like smoke,
Cool.
but it does have like a saddle and everything.
Okay. Nice. 100-foot speed is
Sure does.
pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty quick. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could get there twice as quickly as anybody else. But yeah, Varric is riding a phantom nightmare-looking steed.
Hit him with that Paul Revere. Bastion's watch is coming.
Hey, Ekamos.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The midnight ride of Eric Florali sounds pretty good.
That sounds pretty dope.
That's badass.
What's up, Milo?
Can Beals use like magical objects by chance?
I'm pretty sure if I just tell him to, yeah.
Interesting.
But, I don't know where he's at right now. Let me roll the.
No, don't worry about it. It's
eyes
just,
right
yeah,
now.
we got plenty of time. It's just kind of I was
Okay.
thinking about some things.
Okay. Then with that, as the day turns to night, the party travels to Silver Sage Farms. No issues during travel. You guys get there in a couple of hours. Varric, did you want to ride ahead?
Maybe a little bit, just kind of scout, but not crazy far.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough then. If you're kind of just scouting ahead, you get to the Silver Sage Farms. You see the giant goats out in the pastures with the extra large fences that are built up to try and keep them wrangled in. And there is a posted guard out in front of the building. They see you as you approach. Off in the distance, you can kind of see them making some hand gestures, but they don't make a move to pull weapons or draw weapons or talk to you or anything. They just stay there and wait.
Yeah, I'll just. We've been here before, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've been here before too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you wait for the party, they come up behind you in the carriage. There is 3 horses now involved. There was the one that was actually carrying the carriage first, so you guys have 3 horses with you along with the carriage. And as you approach, the guard gives you a nod as if he seems to know who you guys are, and just kind of waves you in as you go up to the front. And as you guys ride up to closer to the house, it's very, ranch style, where it's open fields with a road down the middle, and there's kind of a house in the center of this big property. And you see the familiar face of the Derail patriarch. His name is Cytherin. Waiting out to greet you guys. And as you approach, he gives a big wave. And says, Varric, as you get close and you're out there, Breck, on the carriage, he addresses the 2 of you and says, thank you for saving Gway's personal guard out of Bysaeus Till. We've got them here, and haven't had any issues. They've been safe. If you'd like to meet with them, please come inside. And yeah, I don't think Angus has explained that. I don't think you guys know what's going on.
Okay.
He would just speak up. He's like, "We sure will," and then he just like tells Gway to come along and starts walking in there. Be like, "Come, guys, come. This is my little side quest that you guys were asking about."
I will follow Angus on in.
Okay.
I
Nicholas, Grim, are you guys going too?
Oh yeah, Grim is going.
Yeah, I'm going inside.
Cool. So unless anybody says they don't want to go, I'll just assume everybody's going inside. And they bring you in to the house, and the main level looks pretty unassuming, very basic accommodation overall. But Cytherin walks you past a kitchen area and a living room area. And you see Tisha, the mother of the family. Milo, she gives you especially a warm smile as you guys walk by. He takes you downstairs to a basement level where he brings you in. And as Gway walks down the stairs with you guys, and you all get to the bottom, you walk down into this basement area, large room. It looks, the way it's been set up, as if there's a table with maps on it, and there are a handful of elves looking in really a lot like wood elves, kind of from the northern area of Wildemount where Bysaeus Till is. Varric, you'd be able to tell they're, the type of elf they are is very different from you, as far as elves go at least. And they see Gway and get up excitedly. One of them comes and even gives her a hug. And they're just kind of greeting each other. And one of them looks to you, Angus, and says, "You've saved Gway as well, not just us. It seems we are all in your debt. Bysaeus Till thanks you."
Oh, no thanks needed. Just saving friends. It's what I do. Just kind of looks over to the group, just like, yeah. This is what I do. But yeah, he would kind of turn to the group, like Bastion's watching, be like, "So, while you guys abandoned me, I went and saved all these people. But in the process, as I told you before, I may have lost Nori and Harry. I'm almost certain Harry's not in a good position right now. So, but I have no idea where Nori's at."
Well, if Harry's in trouble, we definitely have to save him, right?
Yes. So yeah, story goes, we went there, we found him in the cells, distracted some guards, popped in there. The only way to distract them is Harry decided to go off, be all brave and whatnot, and distracted those guards. Don't know what happened to him, but it's probably almost not good. And then we popped all these guys here. And Nori left. The second we got to Basea's Till, Nori immediately just disappeared on us. Have no idea where Nori went. But yeah. So yeah, that's how that went. Quite interesting, but yeah. Say I'll take some responsibility, but I will say if you guys didn't abandon me, then maybe this wouldn't have happened. But it is kind of my responsibility a little bit. But it's all right. I don't blame you guys. Maybe a little, but
Yeah, we blame you.
oh, okay. I figured. But yeah.
So where did all that happen?
Basea's Till.
So as we're traveling to Basea's Till tomorrow. Is that kind of where we're?
Yeah. Oh, and then I say I don't know. I'd look over to like Gwei and the other people, be like, "Is that a smart idea?" I feel like that's not really a good place to.
Yeah, Gwei will respond. She's like, "Well, I'm still currently wanted for treason. I don't know that it would be the best idea for me to travel there, but it depends on what the plan is and how we can accomplish those plans."
See, I don't think anybody saw. No, yeah, I should be good because pretty much the whole time that we were over there doing things we weren't supposed to be doing, I was invisible. So I don't think I should be recognized if we go over there. Obviously, none of you guys will because you guys weren't there. But the only problem I could see would be one where it's kind of looking at Varric. We're kind of on Uther Prince's shit list. So if you roll up in town and word gets to him that you're here, that's the only complications I could see arising from us going there. Other than that, the rest of you should be good. They'll be wondering, with news of us attacking the Cerberus Assembly, that's obviously not going to be good regardless of where we go, but only hang-ups I could see currently.
Well, I can disguise myself.
Mm-hmm.
It only lasts an hour, though.
I said, I think that'd be fine. You'd probably only have to use it for whenever we get to certain locations.
How much time do we need to prepare?
Well,
How much time, I guess, does he have? What was the situation like in this form of urgency?
well,
Oh, good.
okay, so we went into the prison where these guys were being kept, and then we were trying to figure out how to get the guards because we didn't want to take them head on because they were Volstruckers, right? Were they Volstruckers or were they?
There was a magic user who looked like a Volstrucker there.
Yeah, we weren't. Me, Harry, and what's her name?
Gwei. Or not Gwei. It
was
another elf who was part of like Gwei's guard who was trying to get your help.
Yeah, it was the three of us against two of them, and one of them possibly being a Volstrucker. We didn't want to fight them, so we kind of tried to do a whoop-de-wop, and then the only way to do the whoop-de-wop was for Harry to be the distraction, and I'm almost certain he's captured. I hope he's not dead, because then I'll feel real bad. But I don't think he is. I think he's probably just captured.
The Volstruckers, it might mean torture.
Yeah, that's why. A little bit of urgency there.
Gwei pops up. Well, I mean, Volstruckers were loyal to Trent. If Trent's been run off and one of the assembly members is dead, that might be enough of a break that we could make a move.
They might be gone.
There's been plenty of assembly presence in Bysea still lately, especially around Uther Prent. Ever since the assassination attempt, I don't know what else to call it. But if there is a break in that guard, if there is disarray in the ranks, or if they've been drawn somewhere else to address what has been happening here with all of you, then it may be an opening.
That's a good point. Cause enough chaos for us to make our move. All right. So what do you guys say? You guys want to go on another rescue mission?
Absolutely. Last, I gotta do that again. Redo,
All right.
please.
I just
We're on.
asked, can we sleep?
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh.
I thought that was a given.
Okay, just making sure.
Say, I promise this rescue mission will go better than the last one.
We do got to rescue our boy, or two
We do.
dudes.
Angus, you've had 2 rescue missions in a row that went a little wonky.
You know, hey, but we're here. We're good. So it all worked out eventually.
What time is it again? Pretty late, right?
Nighttime, yeah. You guys could rest now if you wanted to. Here at the Silver State Farms, or I mean, the Hope's Bastion itself is close enough. You could do time to get back to there and rest there if you were trying to. But
I'm
totally
gonna do.
fine.
I prefer my own bed, but how do you guys feel?
I feel like
I
we
would
should-
like to get back to Hope's Bastion.
Oh, okay, well, I'm outnumbered. There we go.
Might need to resupply on diamonds.
Yeah.
I
Might
have
be a good
one
idea.
left. Yeah.
I have
Oh.
one left also.
Oh, okay. Well, who carries diamonds? No, like I can fucking afford one. All right. Well,
You can't afford a 300 gold diamond?
I thought.
Jeez.
No.
I've raised it.
Wow.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's a
Oh, there's
500.
yeah.
Does anybody have any more
so-
smoke bombs too? Because I ran pretty low
No,
last
you're
year.
not allowed. You're not
Yes,
allowed.
we need to
smoke
pick up
bombs.
more smoke bombs.
Yeah, I'm pretty low on supplies, so
I blame your smoke bombs for partially what happened.
I feel like that's the only reason why we lived.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those smoke bombs, clean.
I
Well
didn't
played.
know they would be that effective. So I'm definitely gonna have to stock up on some.
Smoke bombs is the reason
need
I
to get used to
died.
it. Sure.
I'm pretty sure you died to a poison gas cloud.
Listen, all right, we don't need to get into the details. But all I'm saying is, in combat, I'm going to be staying away from Grim because that's the second time this has happened. Sorry, Grim, but I'm a friend.
You're
But
okay, dude. Sometimes the wombo combo doesn't work out with some
I've
people. It's
died.
fine.
I've died next to you 2 times.
Yeah, and then you've died next to everybody else 2 times.
Wait. I think I've died next to everyone else 3 times, but specifically Grim twice. Yeah, because I've died 4 times now.
Yeah, I watched you and Milo both die when we broke the Silken Spite.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that one was a whole ordeal. And then there was the time with Grim where that dog thing ate me, and then the one we just had now. And then what was the other time?
Remember when you got bit by that snake?
Oh my god! Listen, all right, how was I supposed to know? No, it was a good idea. It just didn't work out too well.
Have I ever been there when you died?
I don't think anybody's ever died while you've been there.
See,
I think as long as we got the full crew, we're usually pretty good.
Is that true?
I think so.
I don't know if I've ever been present for a death.
I think every time we've died, we've been split up some sort of way. Like some people aren't here,
Oh,
or the
wow,
party
okay.
split or something.
I
There's
think having the
the
two
Grim one
healers.
when we fought Vesh,
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, that would
yeah,
make sense.
yeah.
but he went off on his solo adventure.
That's
I'm
right,
pretty
yeah,
sure
no,
I've like
we went-
watched everybody in the
I was gonna say, that
party
was a
once,
partial
except for
split.
Ekamos and Varric.
And Brett takes it the hardest too.
He's like, "What the fuck? Everybody just dies."
Everybody dies right in front of you, man.
Dropping around. Talk about PTSD, right? Good lord. Okay,
So while we travel Ekamos, I did have
Yes.
something more to discuss with you about that little fact we were just talking about.
What do you need? What do you require of my little guy?
And you can see that he's kind of twirling his ring of spell storing.
Mm.
I was just kind of wondering, from my list or any other kind of lists, what kind of things would you might want him to be able to do? We can just ponder this, on our way back.
Yeah. Right. I tell you what. Write it down on like a piece of paper, and then I can look through it.
Yeah. He just kind of like hands
And
you his
then-
spell book, and then I'm just gonna send you a message.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool flavor-wise. It's a ring, right?
Yeah. Spell
Okay,
storing
so-
ring.
All right. Let's get back into town and let's see if we can find him a little chainlet, and then he can wear it. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because I mean, as long as he's gonna be able to attune to that, and then
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me
pump it
look.
full of some of these spells.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Let's see. Yeah, he can. I'm pretty sure. Unless we could probably talk to Josh about it, but pretty sure he can.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we get the okay from God.
All right.
The attunement is the big thing. I don't think you can attune to
Yeah.
things that aren't
Yeah.
a player character. So if it's non-attunable, then I'm fine with that. That makes sense to
It
me.
does say that it doesn't specify required class to attune the items, which mean any creature can potentially attune to an item.
I don't think that
That's
NPC
right,
blocks
yeah.
typically actually have classes.
Even
You
though
know
it's
what I
you,
mean?
man.
Like,
Yeah.
I
No,
would
I
say-
know. I googled it, so I wanted to
Yeah.
ask.
NPCs don't have attunement slots.
Mm.
So if it's an item that, well, they do sometimes carry attuned items. Let me think about that one. I'll do some research on that one and get back to you guys. He's not with you guys anyway, so it's not terribly relevant to this
Yeah, we
session.
could chat about it, and then we can try
Mhm.
it when we get back and see if it works.
Yeah. See if he'll even be cool with it.
I can't
I'm
even
pretty
put
s-
any more spells into this anyway, so.
I'm pretty sure he's with the rest of the crew on the Alcantara.
Well, how about until then we just let you have it?
Okay. Because I don't think I could just call him, right? Like he'd have to like come all the way back to me. I can't just have him
I
vanish.
think you can actually. You
Oh,
just kept
shit.
him- I think you just kept him there
Yeah.
to make sure that you had a way. You can't bamf him back there.
That's
so it's
right.
not like you can pop him anywhere. But if he's gone, you can
I
bamf
can
him out.
resummon
bamf
him
back
to me.
You, but then
Yeah.
he can't go back to where
Go back.
he was.
Right.
So it was kind of a keeping in touch with Morgana thing.
Mhm. So this beautiful night on the way back to Bastion's Watch, right?
On the trip back, yeah, it is a nice night. Kind of clear, stars in the sky. Milo, you get a message from Emily while you guys are on the way back. Hello, Milo. We had a bit of a weird message from Messace Till. Uther Print claims, and then she'll cast again for the 25 words. Uther Print claims there was an assassination attempt on him, and he was injured in the attempt, and that Starosta security in the field should be upgraded. So here's your warning.
Ooh, that's spicy. I'm gonna relay that information to the party.
Was there
Everybody's
details?
pissed. I mean, not from those messages. You know how that works. We'll
Oh,
probably
well,
have to go back and talk to her.
okay, I mean, we are heading back. I mean,
Yeah.
he is a pretty shitty guy, so I could see why a lot of people want to, off him.
Oh yeah, I mean, eats like an animal too.
If nobody has anything they want to do, we can just zoom into you guys getting back to Hope's Bastion, getting
Oh,
to keep
yeah.
everybody goes to their rooms. If there's something you'd like to do or conversations you'd like to have with people, we certainly can have those. But we'll just zoom you guys into being back at Hope's Bastion for the day.
Remember, guys, diamonds.
Yeah, you got
They're
diamond
also our
money.
best friend.
I ain't got diamond money.
Let's see. To not have to roleplay a shopping scene where you guys are trying to get diamonds, I'll say in Hope's Bastion right now, there's 600 diamonds, 600 gold pieces worth of diamonds available. More can be ordered from Rexentrum, or you could go there if you wanted to instead and to get bigger things there. But 600 as of middle of the night, getting here, trying to source them, 600 gold pieces worth of diamonds around.
So I got 150 gold pieces. That's it.
Wait, that's all you have?
You goddamn straight. You guys have all.
Whoa.
You guys keep taking all the money.
Well, I mean, Alivor had a job, but Angus is kind of a bum.
I'm not a bum.
Well, I mean, did you take up Alivor's job?
No,
'Cause,
they
you know,
won't.
He,
They
he
won't
was
let.
like building buildings and shit.
Yeah, because all the money, the second he got it, he would spend it. Like it got spent. Because you guys were like, we gotta have it, And they're not gonna let me do that.
You weren't getting paid monthly?
Was I?
Pretty sure we all had like a salary.
Yeah, I think so, and nobody has asked about it until this moment. So
Say yeah. I forgot about
the
that.
answer is that
Boy.
Emily can sort that out for you guys outside of the session.
Emily, I need back pay.
Let's do this. Let's hand wave 50 gold pieces worth of salary to everybody who held a title in the city, which I think was everybody. Kind of technically grim on the Ashari ambassadorship thing there.
I have 200 gold pieces now.
I will buy 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay.
I'm 300 gold short, so I'm just gonna hold off. And if necessary, bum one off of you guys.
Well, that gives me enough to cast 2 Revivifies.
Oh, there you go. See? So we're fine. We're fine. I can
just to
I
let
can
you
wait.
guys know, I do have one on my person as well. So if I go down or something like that, or I'll pass it off.
Sweet.
So just take it off of my person and please bring me back.
Where's it at? So I'm not like rummaging through pocket.
It's always gonna be right here, and it like kind of the breast pocket.
Okay, perfect.
Just pulls his hand out of the pocket with his finger out, flipping you off.
Ah,
Varric will hand Angus 300 gold.
thank you, sir. I'll run off and, of course, buy a 500. Well, since Breck bought 300, there's only 300 left, right?
Well, yeah.
Right. Well, he's going to hang on to that until we can access a 500 gold piece worth diamond.
I mean, you just need 500 gold worth of diamonds.
And I do have one last diamond on me
Alright.
that I can give you. So you'll
What's
have
it?
You'll have 600 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay. Well, it says a diamond worth at least 500 gold pieces. You're muted.
Muted.
I'm fine with just the value being there. You don't have
Okay,
to-
well.
yeah.
Okay, so how is this working? So you gave
I
Give
gave
me
you
the gold.
300 gold and a 300 gold diamond.
math.
So you're adding 2 300 gold piece diamonds to your inventory.
2 300 gold piece diamonds. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead
You
and
just do that.
Just do like a custom item or something. I don't know.
yeah, boop. Okay, so we're back down to. Okay, there we go. All right, gold didn't change. Just adding 2 300 gold piece.
Yeah,
diamonds.
so that's
Yeah.
what it'll shake out to in the end of the transaction.
And custom item.
I just picture this person with just like this massive diamond just breaking chunks off as we tell them what we need. Oh no, wait, I needed more than that. They're like, damn it.
Okay. All right. Sweet. Thanks. Please, sir, may I have some more? Just kidding.
As I would say, Milo, you at least would see there's a small library kind of study room in the keep, and you have to pass by it on the way to your room. You see Emmeline in there, along with 4 or 5 other people, and they've all got some books and scrolls just spread out over a table, looking at doing some studying and research as you pass by.
Hey, Emmeline.
She kind of looks up, just hey, and then back to it.
Thanks for letting us know about old whatever his name is.
Yeah, Uther Prent. It was a weird message. Sounds like he's worried about druids of some sort. They injured him and he's blind in one eye now. So
Hold on one second.
careful.
Brack.
What's going on?
What kind of druids?
I don't know specifically. He said something about being attacked by an animal.
An animal.
Also sounds like maybe a dagger was involved. I don't know. She gives you a letter.
Oh, this is-
Yeah, she just hands you the letter, and it basically says it's a report from Uther Prince. Assistant essentially says Uther Prince was attacked. There was
You said by an animal with a dagger?
that had weapons, yeah, and it talks of his eye being slashed with a dagger.
Oh, the Commodore's a badass. Was it an
Oh.
otter-like creature?
He said, like, you have the letter. It doesn't say specifically. Just says
Interesting.
So I think we have a lead on Nori, guys.
I will say it does say the time it happened. It was the night before this.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information, and I appreciate you reaching out to us.
Yeah, absolutely. We're focusing on reading about vestiges and arms of the betrayer currently. Hopefully, I have some kind of idea or plan or something. But more to come.
Bet you're having a blast, honestly.
It's pretty great. I love it.
Crap. I'm kind of jealous. He like walks away.
Yeah. Cool. Anybody have anything they want to do, or are we just long resting? Nothing heard. So if you guys want to mark a long rest as everybody makes their way to their quarters and sleeps for the night, we can absolutely do that.
Milo will pass off the ring, and I'm going to attune to my mom's ring of protection.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And what's the name of the ring so I can find it?
Ring of spell storing.
Ring of Spellstorm.
And then, did you know anything that you wanted to go with?
Not at this time. It's
Okay.
a lot.
As you guys take a long rest this evening, I would say the majority of the group has a quiet rest. 2 members of the group don't. First is Grim. Grim, you have a dream of being the current age you are now, and you kind of look down in the dream, and you get the sense of the things happening around you being the current timeline. And you're in Hope's Bastion, just walking around, but you look down and you see different garb. It's not pirate garb; it's assassin garb. It looks more like what you would have worn when you were working with the Promise of the Might.
Does Hope's Bastion still look exactly the same, or is there like subtle differences?
Roll a perception check in the dream as you kind of start to look around.
13.
13. I would say for the most part it is the same. Yeah, for the most part it is the same. You're walking around, and as you get closer to the barracks, you do hear a voice that you haven't heard. You really only heard it once or twice. You only saw her a couple of times. Did you see Lumini was there?
Is she calling to me?
No, you just see her. She's there.
Do I see who she's talking to?
Just a member of the Righteous Brand. Yeah, looks like she's talking logistics, most likely.
Do I know that I'm dreaming, or does this feel like real?
I'd say
to
so.
me?
No. You would kind of get this out of body lucid dreaming experience with this for sure.
I will. I'll try and find like a room that's empty, I guess, like the closest room to me, and I'll go into
Sure.
it, close it, and then I'll try and cast my echo right in front of me to see if it looks any different.
Yeah, you go to cast your echo, and the echo pops out. It does look different in the sense that you look different. You see your face. The gear is more sleek. You've got maybe some more weapons stashed away. There's a bottle at your hip that's attached to your belt that you're not sure what it is. But otherwise, it still pops out, and it looks maybe a little bit darker shade of crimson, like red or crimson. But other than that, it looks about the same.
I guess I'll walk up to Lumini.
Yeah.
And I'll just ask, any updates? What's new? What's old? Give me the rundown.
What are you talking about, Grim? We just met last night.
From
Plan
then
is
on.
for you guys. Yeah, she goes, the plan is for you guys to get ready and head north above by Say Still. That dragon isn't going to slay itself.
How much help do we have with the dragon that you know of? Top of your head. If it were to be right here, right now, and you had one chance to call for all the help you could.
What's going on, Grim?
Just answer the question.
So you're all
Please.
right. Roll
No.
persuasion. Roll a persuasion check.
Uh, 16.
Says, well, I'd probably call the League, of course. You guys have had us working so closely with them.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of almost feel like you're getting pulled away, almost backwards, and then snap and you wake up.
So in the dream, I was wearing more assassin garb, similar to what I would wear when I was with the guild. But everything else looked the same, and more so the task was the same, but subtle differences.
Mhm.
And then I woke up.
Yep.
Oh my god. What does it mean? I'll look myself in the mirror.
Yeah, normal you.
I will. I think I'll go to. I'll knock on Milo's door. What time is it? Before I do that, what time is it?
Pretty late. I mean, 1, 2 a.m.
Okay.
So late.
Yeah,
Why are
I will. I will go back to bed. I'll go back to bed, and I'll be like, I will probably talk about this tomorrow. So I'll try and go back to sleep.
You're able to find sleep, and a restful sleep happens for the rest of the night. No problem. Varric, you also have a dream this night. An old one. You haven't had any sense of a dream like this since the Alcantara, probably the finding the Alcantara months ago. You are on the deck of a ship in the ocean, and it's choppy waves, which is different than your versions of the stream in the past. You look around. It's empty on the deck of the ship. There's a small, subtle yellow glow coming from the side of the ship overboard, and that feels very familiar.
I will go take a gander.
You go take a gander, and as you look, you see the yellow eye. It feels more real, kind of more corporeal. There's more of a body to it in this dream than you've ever felt before. And in fact, you don't just see the eye now. You see the eye lid and like the socket of the eye and this greenish hue of the skin that extends out into the water. You see that this eye is attached to a monster of some sort. It almost seems like weird placement, though, in the middle of a body that goes beyond under the ship and dozens of feet out past where the ship is, extends beyond where you're at. You hear a deep rumbling voice in your head. Release. Destroy. Quell the fire.
Quell the fire?
Something new that you've not heard in a dream before. You hear your brother's voice behind you. What is it, Varric? What do you see?
I will ignore my brother and ask Ukatoa if he's talking about the Pillars of Fire.
Is that how you phrase it? Are you talking about the Pillars of Fire?
Yeah.
You get a response back. Yes.
Why?
Release.
He will turn back to his brother and is it like nighttime out?
I would say it's day, or rather, it would be whatever time of day this happened to
Okay.
Varric in the past. Yeah, it matches that pretty well. I would say when you turn to look back at your brother, you don't see your brother. You see the image of your father, but not looking like you've ever seen him before, wearing garb that is not what he wore when you knew him. It looks a little more weathered. And not that elves age all that quickly, but he looks a bit older. More tan, I guess. Skin a little weathered. Which, for a pallet elf, kind of just looks pretty regular. Like, you know, he's gonna tan to look not so pale.
Is there anything else like out of the ordinary? No.
No. And your father looks to you and speaks. Non-wenanar. We shall see. And you hear the deep rumbling voice again. Release. And you wake up. Snap out of it. And you almost hear, as an echo in your head, the voice of your father. Varric, what have you done?
Yeah, he's just kind of annoyed. So he'll just, I don't know, work out some or something.
Push up to the corner.
Fucking dumb.
Stupid demigods. Everybody else has a good night's rest. And can mark a long rest.
How do you spell the name again? Sorry.
Which one?
Non-wenanar.
Nanwen. And then the next word is ANAR.
Cool.
And then I'll change the vibe up a little bit as you guys wake up for the morning. You guys wake up with each of your windows just getting some sunshine in it, and a nice crisp morning air. A little bit cold, but you guys have, we'll say, fireplaces in the room, and for those of you who want that nice comforting heat or put it together the night before, have a little bit of embers left in there. All of you have food waiting outside your door. It's various things kind of catered to each of you. There's lots of things you could do today. The Cobalt Soul is still down in the tunnels. The King is still missing. Viseus Till has quite a bit going on with multiple friends there in an unknown capacity. There's a 5-headed dragon up to the north with a little bit of a shipwright. There's Nimblefoots still in Lexington. And then there's anything else that you guys want to do. So I'll zoom into you guys and let you take the reins from here.
I suspect we meet up in Milo's office. And
Right,
immediately start
get the chance for it.
immediately start rummaging through the pantries and whatnot, trying to find the snacks.
Question, Josh. How much do we know about Sarissa? I'm thinking like we're just assuming that was Nori, but we do know a group of druids. So all I really have is like a description of her and her name written down.
Yeah. Let's see. I would say probably not a ton. I don't think you guys really interacted. That was information from Kaliana, right? If I remember correctly. Or at least at the very end of that first arc.
Maybe.
Okay, I think so. I think that's where it would be from, something like Kaliana, or around the time that you guys had interacted with Kaliana would have come up. I believe. Oh.
Yeah, there's stuff in these notes with like us getting dialect fruits for the first time, and
Yeah. So that makes sense for around that time. I would say it's a possibility. Sure, yeah, it's a possibility, but wouldn't know a ton about it.
the next page, I killed Chris. The party doesn't like me. I'm also seeing that we heard something about Orthax, and I had not seen the show yet, so I had no idea who that was.
Nice. Well, you guys kind of bully into Milo's room like normal. You gather here.
Here we go. I don't have anything. And he like hoards his own breakfast, the one that was like left out of his dinner.
Question, Milo. We can't find Nori. Can you just send him a message?
Actually, yes, I can.
And then we can find out if it was him who killed this, or not killed, messed up Uther. Or if this is someone else.
Do you want to just send a message and I'll repeat what you say?
Sure. I mean, yeah.
player to player, I'm trying to figure out my spell list, so my brain is occupied.
Oh, you're good.
Ekamos, this morning while you're sitting here in the room, you hear Beelzebub's voice. Ekamos, Morgana says get this filthy prince off the ship. He's too prim and proper and she hates it.
All right. I'll see what the group wants. Yep, she's just... Beelzebub says the prince is on their ship and they're not liking him. He's too proper.
Have they given him rum yet?
I don't know.
Ask. How much rum?
Beelzebub, have you given the prince rum, or tell Morgana to give Prince rum?
Lots of it.
Lots. Not all of it, okay? Just a good amount.
Morgana! You hear him like saying this, he like keeps the connection open for you. Morgana! Ekamos says give him rum, get him drunk! She says they tried that! You know,
Oh, they tried
fancy
it.
wines. He gets wine drunk. He's not rum drunk. She
Did they
says she
lie?
knows. Says they try to get everybody rum drunk.
Sounds like they tried and it didn't work.
She says we're gonna bake you the rum into something. Thanks for your help.
I say they just put him on a little boat and tug it along, and then he'll just be on the little boat by himself in the back.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I don't think we have a little boat on there. That's what I was gonna say. They could swap some rum into a fancy bottle. I'm sure we have some.
Yeah, just trick them. Swap the wine and put some
Yeah.
rum in there. Come on,
She's good at
Beelzebub.
that.
Think on your feet.
Morgana, Ekamos says I'm dumb. Put it in the fancy bottle. She says that's actually a good idea. We'll report back later.
Okay, let me know.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh. Everyone sleep good?
Not really, honestly.
Oh God, what now?
I was gonna wait, but remember when I touched the thing and I came back and then you guys all thought that I was different, but I wasn't different.
You are different.
Yeah, you are different. You're not who you say you are.
I don't know if that's connected to the dream I had last night, but the dream I had last night was I was back in Hope's Bastion, but I was in the garb of what I used to wear when I was with the guild. Like
But you weren't-
assassin garb,
You were in
but
the guild, though. You weren't in Hope's Bastion. So how does that make sense?
no, I know that's why. It's
There's
like
more
there was-
evidence to show you're not the real
It-
Johnny
there was,
Bravo.
like-
Yeah, maybe we're in alternate dimensions and you're having a little like thing go on. You know?
Mm.
No, but Lumini was there, and it's like it was weird. It was like things were different, but not really.
Were you in an alternate timeline?
I didn't have that much time to really figure it out. I asked her what was new, and she said literally the exact plan that we have.
Whoa!
And then I woke up.
Write everything down that way you track it.
Dream journal.
Yes, dream journal. Those
Okay.
they can be good. They can be bad. I'll just say that right now.
Okay. I will give that a shot. But
Dream journal. Just make sure no one gets through it, or it'll be very embarrassing for you.
I just don't know what is going on.
Is this real? Are we in a simulation right now? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know if I'm the one, but I don't want to be.
You took the blue pill, you son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Was there a bald guy in like little itty bitty glasses, and he did one of these things
Was there a bald guy in my dream? Josh?
with little glasses?
No, there was no bald guy in my dream.
Mm.
Okay. He didn't mention any rabbit holes.
No rabbit holes, nothing. The steak looked really good there, though, in the dream.
Don't eat the food ever.
But that was it. That was my dream. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's remnants from touching the thing, but my echo looked like me, except from what I was wearing in the dream. So nothing there.
Were you wearing the same thing as your echo, or?
Or my echo was wearing what I was wearing, but more assassin garb than pirate garb. So I think in my dream I was somehow still part of the guild, but I didn't have time to really like. Seeing Lumini kind of threw me off.
All this dimension hopping is hurting my brain.
I don't even know how I could, if that's what it is or what it is, you know? I haven't really grasped the concept of what I'm doing. She hasn't really given me the insight to it yet.
Well, if you want a blessing, I can give you one.
Oh my god, that would be lovely.
I don't even know if do I have bless? I don't think I have bless, but I'll just, mind, and I'll like try to grab his hands.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Grab his hands, be like, Pelor, please bless this man as he is lost in his thoughts. And then see if my necklace glows.
God of War.
Sure, roll a religion check.
Hey, let's try. I haven't done this in a minute. Oh, baby. 21.
21? Yeah, you start to have a little bit of a sunlight glow from your necklace. And there's kind of a warmth from your hands that comforts Grim. And what was the specific ask here? Just to comfort him in his...
Yeah, just comfort him in his mental distress.
Yeah. Absolutely. You do feel comforted, Grim, as if the Dawn Father. It's like a warm ray of sunshine coming in through a window while you're napping on the couch. It's just that warm, comforting feeling.
Wow.
Be still, my child.
That was lovely. That was genuinely delightful.
You're welcome.
I just sit like comfy.
Just like fully.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm not a god, but I'm a kind person.
That was really pretty. Nori, it's Milo. Are you okay? Where are you? Did you try to kill Uther Print? Where can we meet you? Are you pooping? Very curious questioning, Varric.
You pooping?
Beautiful statement, Ekmos. It's gorgeous.
You hear back. Can you repeat it one more time for me so I have all the questions? From Milo? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. First thing he says, I'm more than okay. I'm on the hunt. I say it still, obviously. Yes, I would have had him if it weren't for his damn defenses. Putting together a team of elite, and that's it.
Oh my god, I love him so much, dude.
Guys, he says he's putting together a team.
A team of what? Fucking forest creatures?
Elite something.
He's got a
something.
squirrel. He's got a badger.
Yeah, he was totally the dude that went after the Print. And then I relay the rest of the information.
Fucking Nori Fury putting together a team.
Totally right, it was him.
I'm so
Seen your
excited.
skills in battle, young one. Join me.
I can't wait to see what kind of team this guy put together.
Oh, it's
dude.
gonna be a
That's
ragtag,
so
freaking-
awesome.
Bunch of little forest creatures.
Just like a deer with plate armor going through. Dude.
He's sitting on the deer like a steed.
Yeah. A fucking dolphin in a wagon or something with water in it. It's so crazy.
I'm just imagining like a non-sentient cross-eyed squirrel that's just sitting there eating a nut.
Well, how do you guys want to handle this? Yeah, should we meet up with Nori before we try and go after Harry?
We could
Yeah,
use his
see what-
team.
Yeah, we could definitely use his team. So
Yeah. Well, before we leave, I should definitely get more smoke bombs, dude. That's all I need
Yes.
to do.
yeah, I could sell some things.
I guess we should prepare before we take off.
I want nothing to do with the smoke bombs.
What happened with the smoke bombs?
It got me
Oh, you're gonna
killed.
find out.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
You thought
Uh,
our fights were chaos before, just the way.
Mm. I could only imagine what happened.
I thought it was pretty cool, honestly. I didn't think
Yeah.
they would be that handy, and then it
The
happened.
the outside smoke bombs are great, not the one inside the enclosed carriage.
Ooh.
Yeah, how did that taste, guys?
That's the only one that I had a problem with, was that one, because I
Uh,
couldn't see anything.
Yeah, well, it saved me, so I'm cool.
Oh, yeah, of course we are.
So luckily, my staff actually recharged enough to get us there, and I guess we could just scry in, take a look at where they are, either one, and then teleport on over.
Sick.
Of course, being familiar with the area is going to help.
I don't think Milo is, if I'm correct. Right?
No.
Never been
But,
places.
I mean, it's an elven city, so maybe like on some
Milo
sort
grew
of
up in a
weird
dwarven
pilgrimage.
city, though,
Yeah.
so-
Maybe Mama took him on a history run or something. I don't know.
Or, hear me out, I could just tell you about it.
Let me. He's like
Because
thumbing
I
through
can
his book
remember
to
a
find
little
the
bit.
spell real quick.
It's interesting requirements. So there is a specific. So if he gives you a really good description of it, that is one of the categories. A description is what you'd be using for that one. Mishap is 1 to 43. Similar areas 44 to 53. Off targets 54 to 73. On targets 74 to 100. So you have a 25% chance to make it there with the description.
If you want to describe. Okay.
I say, well, there's one place that I can.
It's pretty,
Described
pretty
really
risky
well.
gamble, to be honest. But honestly, if we really wanted to get there, we could technically. No, we couldn't. Never mind. Teleport is a much larger spell than what that ring is capable of. But
Like, how good of a description does he need?
So mechanically, giving him a description is the same either way. It doesn't have to be a great description. Your description of that place gives the description level of knowledge either way.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if it counted on like quality of description, I got. I was gonna
Do we
say,
have,
I know one place that I constantly keep
Yeah.
seeing. So
meanings in terms of tables familiarity. What if we had a linked object? Do we have anything from Bysaeus Tale within the last 6 months? Such as a book from a wizard's library by chance? That would be awesome, by the way, if that was actually something that you guys picked up for me.
yeah, that wasn't really on my mind when I was rescuing prisoners.
I thought I meant more than that.
Oh, sorry.
But do you have anything else? What about Gwei?
I have her personal guard. They were there in cages. Does a person count as an object?
No,
Is
but the
me
cage
as
would.
an instrument. Well, I couldn't really, can't teleport the cage with us.
Well, okay, so bonus has to be taken from it.
Oof.
You didn't pick up anything from Bysiah Steel?
No.
So like, what's the worst that could happen, right? If we just
Oh, we could like
teleport.
end up inside of a wall, man,
Oh, well,
and it would hurt.
yeah, that sounds like it would hurt.
And that's how Bastion's watch went out.
Yeah.
They all got
Bad
teleported
teleport
and
took us all out.
Bad teleport to a volcano or something like that.
lived through all this shit.
I
just
mean,
to-
the dice
Dang.
could roll badly enough that is the thing that could happen. It's however unlikely.
Yeah, that's the thing that could happen.
Even with familiarity, unless you are of the two categories, there's a permanent circle you're teleporting to, or you have an associated object that's been taken from that spot. Then even very familiar is a chance.
Mishap. Mishap is the 3d10 force
3d10
damage,
force.
and then we reroll. The DM re-rolls on
Then
the
roll
on the
again.
board,
Yeah.
and then we take another chance.
Yeah. Could happen again.
25% chance that we fail.
like those odds.
Currently,
What's that?
35% chance you succeed.
Oh, 25% chance that we succeed.
Oh.
Oh god.
I don't like those odds.
No,
No,
those are
those are
bad.
bad. Those
Those are real
switched.
bad.
They were good, but then you switched them and now they're real bad.
So, how do you guys feel about walking?
That's a long way to
Let's
walk.
get some horses and we'll be good.
Do we know anybody in Isaiah Steel that's, well, I guess we have Nori. If we could get a permanent circle combination, we could just port there from there. From that.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of a helping hand here, since there's some player knowledge here that's not being brought up. There was a permanent circle when Angus teleported in to Bysiah Still for this whole operation. The person who was with him teleported into a permanent circle. There's somebody who knows where a permanent circle is back at Silver Sage Farms.
There we go.
Bingo.
We ride the
Looks like
farms
we're
and then
we're-
we
we're
go from
heading
there.
out to the farms. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we can actually ask them to send us, and then
Gotta burn it.
I wouldn't have to burn the teleport.
No,
we can
you
come
will.
back.
You'll have to
Damn
burn
it.
it.
Damn it.
You will.
We're staying overnight, gentlemen.
All right, well, let's sell, buy, whatever, and we'll head out. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cool. Sounds like smoke bombs are on the menu. We already dealt with diamonds already. Anything else for anybody specific?
I was planning on selling the dragon teeth I got.
The dragon tea. Okay. I would say, how many of those do you have?
I have 9. They're
9.
really cool. They're from a crazy dragon.
They're pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
They're cool.
They're
things.
pretty cool things.
Roll me a d6, please.
D6?
D6, yeah.
Oh. 5.
5. Okay. So for dragon's teeth daggers, you said a 5, and you have 9 of them.
Sir.
All right, 200 gold pieces you can sell those for.
Each or all together?
All together. Out for the batch.
200. Sold. And then
We selling dragon teeth?
Yes.
yeah, you want some?
No, I have 9 to sell as well.
Oh, there you go, dude.
200 gold pieces.
Easy.
I also have the dragon scales that I told. I think I told Squall to take them back because they were heavy.
I think so. Yeah.
Ooh.
We could either try and see if we can make something cool with those, or we could just sell them.
Yeah, actually, I might not sell them and see if
Yeah, dragon tooth.
Owen can do anything.
Yeah, dragon tooth stuff would look pretty sick. So I got 7 of those bad boys. I also have this. It's a bottle of Hydra blood. What are we gonna do to this?
Yeah, I was about to say I was gonna see if I can rummage through my supplies of my alchemist supplies and see if I can concoct something with some of this blood.
Oh, perfect. I'll just hand it over to Ekamos then.
What is it?
Yeah.
Just one
Oh, nope.
vial?
It's 4 of them.
Four? You said
4 vials of Hydra blood. I had to make a custom item, so
Yeah, I just typed it in my notes. So.
yeah.
So do we just Varric, you want to take these dragon
delete.
scales then?
Yeah, I mean, I can see if we can do anything with them.
Hell yeah, that'd be sick.
Hydro.
Are we like throwing all of our dragon stuff into a pile, see what all he can make?
Probably, yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
blood related, unfortunately, I can see if I.
Well, you know a person?
Icky.
Oh.
Maybe I might be the person.
Where's the fucking bowl? Give us the damn bowl.
You know a
Um,
person who likes blood?
Not anymore, but don't talk about bowls near me ever, please. Thank you.
Are we still in like Milo's office?
I think so. Yeah.
So he finds like just a bowl that was like holding food. And he holds it up. And, ooh!
Nope. Mm-mm. Get that thing away from me.
Man eats cereal off a plate now.
Yep. Not a cereal. I'm not a child. Do we even remember what happened to that bowl?
That was your bowl.
Didn't we try to like?
For sure
Didn't we
had to
try to
destroy
like
that,
take it
didn't
out
we?
and destroy it and something? I don't know.
I know at one point I tried to.
And then I
That
was
was
screaming.
well before the Vesh stuff, though. I think.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, that's when I knocked you out.
Yeah, you knocked me out that time. Yep.
And there were 2 bowls, weren't there?
I only remember one.
I believe there's one for Tiamat.
There's,
Or
there's
something
two
related.
historically. There's two historically. We've only interacted with one. I'll have to go back and look. I'm not sure if I feel like it was destroyed at some point, but I could be mistaken. But yeah, I'll go back and look.
Did you give it to Vasati?
I did. I gave it to your sis.
Yeah, but they took it that night though. The
Mhm.
night of everything happening.
Oh, okay.
Somebody came and took it. That was the witch who Vasati was fighting. She came with you guys to try and fight her. Yeah, I think it would have been destroyed. So ultimately, it ended up near the altar where Ekamos' brother was killed, and that's the where the blood ended up going into. Yeah, I'll go back and watch to see what. I'll track what happened to that because that's the last moment I remember. It was involved in that ritual with Ekamos' brother.
Well, all right. You guys go shop. I will see what I can do with this blood. See if I can make some potions or something.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
And then I'll just run through my bag and start pulling out vials and shit. You mind if I set this up in here, Milo? You cool with that, or you want me to do this weird shit in my room?
Sure, man. At
Okay,
this
cool.
point, I don't know.
Totally defeated.
Can I just find a table and
Stop acting like you clean your own room.
Hey, I'm a proper man of a god, okay? So yes, it's nice.
So if you want to add 7 more dragon teeth to the pile, I'll give those over.
There's only 7 dragon teeth in the pile. The other ones were sold for 400.
I decided not to.
Not to? Okay, got it.
Yeah, because I was like, oh wait, yeah, we could probably do something with those.
14 dragon teeth. Sweet. We get something cool out of it.
money.
So we have 14 dragon teeth and the dragon scales that we took.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
What else we got here?
9 plus 7, 16.
yeah, 16.
16 dragon teeth and dragon scales.
Cool. Okay, I'll have Bowen get started on something for you guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Sick, dude.
Let's go shopping.
Shopping.
God, I love the shopping episode.
Why? You don't have money.
Hey, you broke.
I have a little bit of money. All right.
You know what? I'll. Here's $100 or 100 gold, dude. I got you.
Shit, I'll take handouts.
So, is there a new Pithmaster? Or does Milo get to
Not
decide?
as far as you guys have known.
Mhm.
I mean, we haven't made any announcements.
Yeah, just yesterday you guys announced the service assembly was treasonous to the crown and had been kicked out of Hope's Bastion. So I don't think that has been
We'll give it a week, you know,
taken
maybe.
quite yet.
Give it a week.
Yeah, come out with the pit master. They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Although
Alright.
technically there is a specific ring for the pitmaster. I think Angus still has it.
Yeah, I ain't giving that up.
I think the plan would pretty much just be to introduce you as the new Pithmaster.
Suspicious.
How about we just not make an announcement and just let it be, and then, whenever we aren't fighting
When this whole
against
thing
the
blows
Cerberus,
over.
exactly when we're not, completely toppling this entire empire or whatnot, we'll let that come to fruition.
Valid point.
Right.
Okay, so I hear there's shopping that you guys want to do. I know there's smoke bombs. What is there? And there's some diamonds. What does everybody else want? Rather than playing it out, so we can make sure we get to the second part of the session today.
Get them your grocery list, boys.
Yeah, we have Bowen working on some armor, some dragon armor.
Fuck, what was it?
Well, let's do this. I'll give you guys a little bit of a description here as you guys go to what was formerly known as just the Mercantile for Hope's Bastion. You walk up to now what has become a two-story building, where the second story is the same outline of where the building was before on just its own, but now it's expanded out on the first floor beyond that, and a big sign on the front of Michonne's place with the friendly ogre on the backside. And there's a big sign up on the building where the double doors are to get in that says Michonne's. You guys walk in and are warmly greeted. Hey, these motherfuckers killing the service assembly and then coming into my shop. I love it. What do you guys need today? And have a nice little time with Michonne there. For whatever you want, so long as it's not a magical thing, I think, unless it's a super crazy item like smoke bombs. Michonne isn't going to have a ton of smoke bombs. It's not like you can stock up on all the smoke bombs you need. But yeah, he's got Grim, roll me a d10.
Where are you, D10? Okay, here we go. 7.
7. He has 7 smoke bombs.
Hell yeah. How much?
What does it say for smoke bombs? Whatever it says for smoke bombs in the rules, I'm not gonna.
I would have to look it up again. It was like one of those weird ones. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, you just look it up and deduct it. If you're talking about smoke, grenade is what it's under. There's no cost for it.
I found something on D&D Wiki. Says cost us 30 gold pieces, but I feel like that's a little cheap. So if you need to hike it
It
up,
might be a little cheap. Let's say you have 7, and I'll figure it out after this. I'll make a note for figuring it out.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else anybody wants to buy at Michonne's?
Does he have any potions?
Yeah, I'd say.
Crafting,
I'd say he's got some potions. For regular potions, we're talking he's got 4 regular healing potions available.
Got any of that premium stuff?
Two greater, also. Says, yeah, man, I'm working on getting more. Go out sending me as much potions as you can. But, slow process sometimes without the right materials.
How much are potions of healing? The greater ones?
graders, I believe, are 250. Let's see. Let's say for Michonne's prices, you guys get healing at 40, greater at 175.
I'll take all 4.
Or 4 lesser and 2 greater, right?
4 lesser, 2 greater.
Oh,
You took all 4 of the lesser one?
No, I'll take the greater ones.
The greater ones. I think I'll take 2 of the lesser ones. And you said that was how much? Sorry. For the lesser.
40,
40.
so 80 for
40.
2.
Perfect.
And then 175.
175, so 350 for 2 of the graders.
Okay.
Any other shopping while we're at Michonne's?
I would have asked Ekamos if he needed anything before we left. For sure. Ekamos, do you need anything before we leave? Going once, going twice.
Nope.
Excellent.
Cool.
I will give one of these potions to Mr. Dies a Lot.
That's what the D in Amber Fury stands for. Angus dies a lot. Amber Fury. Cool. All right. Well, then you guys can add those items, deduct the gold cost from there, and I think that's a good time for us to take a break. We're about halfway through for time, so 122 right now. Let's call it 137 Pacific, and we will hop back in. Check out Stay Still. See you in a bit. All right. After a bit of shopping, rest, breakfast, some meetings in the morning, the party is ready to head off unless there's something else you wanted to do.
I did have a question for you.
Yeah, I know that.
What happened to Lumini's belongings?
Generally, in that situation, with her being a military leader, a lot of her stuff that was like issued was kind of brought back, was collected. Personal effects would have been sent to family.
Alrighty. So we gave her a nifty blade and armor.
I was wondering about that. For the sake of this, since you guys gave her that armor, I would say that that armor specifically that you guys gave her could be collected. That's fine if you guys want to take that back into your inventory. Something you guys gave her, it wasn't destroyed. Armor as something that would be worn by a military leader is something that could be looked at as valuable for others to use and not just give away. I'm fine if you guys want to take that armor back.
Because I believe it was dragon scale mail.
I believe it was, yeah.
Just don't know what type it was. Which type of dragon?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'll have to go back and look. Unless you guys are trying to wear it right now, then I'll just make a call.
Daddy, I have a neighbor call.
While that's happening, anything else anybody wants to do before heading out? Okay. I don't see Angus back yet. I have a question for him, if he does have headphones on, about if he wants to take his Moorbounder along for this trip.
Yes.
Okay.
It's been a long time since we saw her in action.
Yeah.
Plus, a dwarf riding a moorbounder. Just,
Even more
Screams.
unusual than before.
Exactly.
Okay.
All
got
about
it.
making that spectacle.
Yeah. Definitely make an entrance. Okay. Anybody have anything they want to do before going back to Silver Sage then? Last call. Okay. We taking a new carriage over there?
Yeah, and our new horses that came with it, yeah.
There was a horse that came with. That's all that was needed.
A horse.
Yeah, that was all that was needed for this particular one. There's more horses that Varric and Ekamos kind of came on to bring them in, but you guys can always buy more horses if you want to. Those are there's stables there. There's plenty of them. If you want
I mean, the one horse can take us, right?
Yeah, for the sake of this. It's a larger horse. We'll say it's more like closer to Clydesdale size to pull it on its own. But yeah, we can say that one horse here now with the reinforced cart that can be locked from the outside so that somebody can be transported in it. And you guys head out. A couple hours trip to Silver Sage Farms. Very similar approach as you took the day before. Come up, you're greeted by a person who's standing out there. I would say you're not met by the father here this time, but you kind of go back down to the basement and find the elf from Bysaeus Till who Angus had first spoke to and had the permanent circle in Bysaeus Till. Milo, she gives you a sketch of it. So for the sake of this, you can now add Gwei Associate Permanent Circle in Bysaeus Till to your list of teleportation circles that you know, which I think this might be the first or second.
This is like the first one. Yeah.
This is the first one, so you get your first official teleportation circle target to Visea's Tell. Easy enough from there. Milo, you've got the staff. If you'd like, you can teleport the team there.
Yes. Yeah. He's gonna twirl the staff around, and the blue circle comes out.
Cool.
You guys are ready. It's a charging up.
And because you have a circle, you get to go straight there. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You go right into an empty building. The blinds are closed. There's the sunlight coming through, or rather, like the ambient light of the sun hitting the curtains coming through enough to light the room, but not actually have sunlight here in the room. And you look outside and see snow falling. And this early in the year that it is still, just getting out of winter, and this far north there is snow coming down, and you can kind of just see like it affect the light as it comes through the window. You can tell what's going on out there. It's quiet in here. There's furniture, but there's nobody living in here, and you guys are able to do what you like from here. Alivor, you're familiar with this spot. You were in this house before. You could go wherever you'd like from here, but you do know Visea still pretty well. And the central building in Visea's Till here was the one where Utherprint was. That building sits in the courtyard. That is familiar to you as well.
Yeah. So, do we have any leads on where Nori is? No.
I don't think so.
He didn't. Kind of looked over to Milo. Did he mention where he was and gathering this band of miscreant woodland creatures, whatever we want to call them?
Did he state where he was?
I don't think he did, if I remember correctly. He said he was putting together an elite something and then disconnected.
I think all he said was Visea's Till.
Oh, nice, great.
Very helpful.
Ecomus, I think you have a pretty high passive perception, right? 17-ish?
A passive perception 18.
18, pretty high. You do see in the dust here and here, it looks like there's not been a lot of people in here. In the dust in here, there is like paw prints of various, Nori-sized paw prints in the dust. There are a smaller set also in here, but very similar looking.
Do they track out of the shack or anything like that, or
Kind of in and out the front door, in and out the back door. If you kind of look around this little building, then it looks like they've kind of gone in and out multiple times here in this building.
it looks like there's some tracks from, I'll assume is Nori's otter feet in and out of this building. So he was around here. We're on the track.
Okay.
Are there any tracks that seem fresher heading out?
For this one, roll me a survival check. Yeah, let's get a check involvement.
17.
17. Yeah, I'd say so. Last ones went out the back door, which is the opposite way that Alivor had gone before.
Yeah, the most recent tracks looks like they head out this way.
This is about the area where I remember losing Nori.
I think you guys had gone out a little bit, and by the time you had made the decision to go after the people who needed rescuing, was when you lost track of him near the courtyard, really.
Okay, yeah, just tell everyone that, yeah. So I lost track of him out in the courtyard, so I know not very helpful, but every detail counts, right?
I wonder if I can see him from the air.
Ooh.
You guys think it's worth it?
I don't know. Do you think floating up in the air will cause, a stir?
Maybe. I'm sure they've seen floating people before, but
Yeah. Can you be an invisible floating person?
I cannot be an invisible floating person.
You can be an invisible floating person if you really want
Oh, you mean if you really want me to be?
to. Yes, if you're going to be a floating person, I'm going to make you an invisible floating person.
Lay it on me, stud.
All right, I'll just give him a little pat on the shoulder and cast invisibility on him.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen. I will be right back.
Good. He like turns, not even look at him. Good luck, sir. Wherever you are.
The flutter of little heel wings.
Are you walking outside, or are you starting to fly as soon as you get to the door?
That's a displeasing question. I would probably take off like at the threshold, but I can't say I wouldn't take a couple steps outside.
Sure. Well, I guess what I'd say is, even with it being invisible, you open the door and there's snow on the ground. Snow's falling.
Oh, gotcha.
You can take a couple steps in the snow if you'd like, and then.
Oh yeah, if I saw the snow lying, I'd probably avoid that. I'm not getting I'm gonna get my shoes wet if I can avoid
it. Sure, fair enough. You fly out and up into the trees, and as you ascend, you see elven architecture here, which is relatively unfamiliar for Milo, I would think. Growing up where he has, in Rexentrum and Pride's Call. But it's very integrated into the forest. The housing that is very elven looking in design and architecture has a lot of like curved bridges and platforms from one tree to another, built around the base of the tree, with the house kind of coming out from there. Some places looks almost like the houses were grown out of the trees as opposed to built up into it. You're not able to tell while you're flying this quickly if the craftsmanship is one that was grown or melded so well as it's hard to tell. But with the snow here, there's this kind of gray gloominess that sits about the town, with the yellow of the lights coming through the doors and windows as you pass by. You can see other architecture down at the floor level, the ground level, not floor level, but the ground level. Also, that looks a lot more Dwendalian, human, the square shapes as opposed to the curved edges. And it's still a mix. There is some of the elven architecture down at the ground level, and there are more, I guess, geometric, more angular buildings up in the trees as well. There is integration of the two, but it does seem to be quite a separation of the higher level things being more elven and the lower being more human. I'll drop some art in Discord for kind of the general look of what you see. But how high, I'll ask you, Milo, how high are you flying from here?
Man, I'd probably go up about like 100 feet.
Okay. You go up 100 feet. You probably need to go higher than that to get beyond the tops of the trees.
Oh, well then let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. You go further. It's a foresty area, so there's lots covered. This is much thicker forest than the Zemni Fields. This is, large old growth trees. You go up as high as you need to. You end up maybe 300 feet in the air or so before you actually break through the canopy of the trees. And you really get the sense it probably wouldn't be all that easy to see from up here. Because it's not very open. Now you can, I'm still going to give you a perception check here. Because you flew up, I'll give you advantage, but it's going to be advantage with a high DC. So it's going to be a tough find. But, we're going to let the dice help tell the story here. Give me that perception check.
14.
14. Yeah, you fly over, and it's really beautiful. You find it almost kind of this solemn quietness. You do with a 14. I'll tell you, you do get the sense that there is a noted grouping away from any Righteous Brand. You see Righteous Brand patrolling and stationed mostly on the ground level, but it seems that most here in Bysea still are avoiding them currently. No sign of the Commodore, though.
Okay. Without seeing anything, Milo would return to the others, being, not getting his feet wet, and relay the information, kind of pointing out the fact that there were some people kind of segregated away from the prying eyes of law enforcement. And then, gentlemen, if you'll kind of humor me for about 10 minutes, I would like to cast that communication spell on us all. And I would sit and cast the ritual telepathic bond.
Got it. Interesting thing here. What's the range on that?
Plane of existence.
Wow.
30
feet
area,
for
yeah.
casting. Yeah, for casting.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. What does your ritual look like to start this spell?
It's going to look
It's a very
similar to
different spell
the.
than Mallow stuff usually does.
It's gonna be because it's still a ritual. It's still gonna be like that blue arcane circle. But since it's the telepathic thing, as soon as it starts to come up, you can kind of see it turn towards that purple as it kind of glows into everybody's eyes, including Milo's, and then just dissipates. And now we can all hear each other's thoughts.
So what is our game plan?
I mean, I guess we can go investigate that group of people.
Should we all go?
I figure if we go there, we should probably all go. We could also, if Angus, if you have any insights into like retracing your steps or anything like that, as to.
Yeah, I could do that.
Because ultimately we are here
Okay.
for Harry. We can
So,
link up
yeah,
with Nori almost at any time, but we would like his help.
Yeah. I say not to say Nori's low priority, but I think Harry's just.
He can clearly
Harry
take
could-
care of himself.
Yeah, Harry could actually be in some pretty serious trouble. So, but yeah, if we want to do that, then I would just pretty much just recreate the path that we took whenever I was here by myself.
Varric, Ekamos, how do you guys feel about that? Looks like we have two options.
Just for kind of flavor, I think Varric would be a bit distracted right now, as he's never seen a prosperous, I guess somewhat prosperous,
They were
Elven
prosperous.
city. Yeah.
It was so different though when you did see it. It felt, compared to the amount of people here, it was so much less.
Yeah, because he's only grown up along the Menagerie Coast and the Empire, and then going Rexentrum, and then the Grove looks nothing like this. So he just kind of spaced out.
Is it safe to say that it kind of not really hinders it, but kind of dampens it whenever the Empire moved in and took over and whatnot, compared to what it would have been
Oh, sure.
or what it was
Mm-hmm.
before the Empire?
Roll me a history check on this one, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I notice that, I'd like to. Oh,
You're from here. Give me with advantage before you tell me.
Okay. Oh, way better. So that's gonna be a 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, you understand that what happened here happened other places as well. The Dwendalian Empire expanded over the last couple of centuries, and they found that it was much easier to subjugate a people if you left them parts of their culture instead of just eliminating it completely. Allowed them to participate in that and have a sense of autonomy, even though it was dictated how they kind of what the terms of that autonomy was. And so when they moved in, the Starosta became the ruling party. Uther Prent here is the one who makes the calls. But they were left the Ring of Three. And so it would be a fully elven city. Maybe even its own sovereignty if the Dwendalian Empire had never moved here. But much like the Jewelist Dominion, the Jewelist Dominion was another nation that the Dwendalian Empire took over, and the Cobalt Soul was a part of their country. It was a big thing for them culturally. And so the Cobalt Soul was left as an organization for those citizens to participate in. So here in Visaeus Till, there are still some remnants of the culture that was here. The Ring of Three is more of a cultural leadership as opposed to actual political leadership and determining what happens. And so there is some sense of things remaining the way they were, but that from there it is just a Dwendalian city. Only the five only the five prime deities that are allowed in the Dwendalian Empire are allowed to be worshipped. Which just right there, a lot of elves worship the Wild Mother, especially being wood elves so close to the forest. And so even just that alone, what gods you can worship, cuts so much from the experience of the elves, and certainly most of their things that would be seen as revolutionary or something that would lead to strength or prosperity for the elves without spreading it to the other members of the empire would be seen as at best looked down upon, at worst persecuted for.
So yeah, this is where I grew up, guys. If you've never been here, don't have too fond of memories, not gonna lie. So if we could keep it moving, that'd be great.
Footsteps are crunching on the snow as you guys walk. And as Angus tracks his footsteps to where he went before, you guys see that there is a building on the ground level that's a little bit larger than the rest. And it's surrounded by a courtyard. There's quite a few people here. I would say maybe 3 figures worth of people here, over 100 people that are going about the square. There are buildings around the outside. There's some small stalls as well around the edge. Angus, obviously, you would recognize this place again. But you would have to pass by here in order to go to where Gway's guards were interred before.
Mm-hmm.
Angus, I think last time you were here, you kind of had some visions along with that, at the very least. Some auditory stuff, but it's very quiet this time. This courtyard is a place that's, big memories for you. But it feels not peaceful, but at the very least solemn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just stop and kind of like take it in, just recognizing that it feels different. There's not as much rage and hatred about this place as there used to be. Still obviously not a comfortable place to be, but say just not as emotionally charged as it used to be before.
Sure.
And then I just like tell the group this is probably the last spot I saw Nori whenever we were here. So I don't know which direction he had. I mean, judged off the information that we were given about his attempt, he probably went that way and points towards the city hall where Utherprint was and everything. But I doubt he's there now. I mean, for obvious reasons. But
And I would say that there's been a little bit of a sense of kind of sneaking about. Kind of, oh, you guys are on a stealth rescue mission here. But here in this big crowded area, it feels very different than that. It's lively and there's a solemn feel for Angus, but it's very nice. It's, very similar to the Plaza Courtyard and Hope's Bastion for everybody else. And with some people smiling, and it does look like there's a pretty big Crown's Guard presence here. And I would say that as you guys are here, there are two Crown's Guard who are walking by. One's a dwarf, one's an elf. And they do turn and look and see the group. And you kind of look to see them say something to each other. The elf kind of leans down, not whispers, but quietly speaking to each other. And the dwarf, probably about 40, 50 feet away from you guys through the crowd, the dwarf kind of looks at you guys and waves over. War Master? War Master, is that you?
Ooh.
Do I recognize them?
I would say probably not. No, doesn't seem like a face you recognize.
Oh, well.
And then you see them kind of lean in and talk to each other again. Is it the watch? Bastion's watch, have you come to help protect the Starosta? And they kind of lean. I think that's what, yeah. Incoming delegates should check in here at the town hall.
guys, I think this is our end.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to go ahead and follow the waving hand.
No, that would be. Goddammit.
We could just book it the other direction right now. Who knows,
No, this is how we get close. This is how we figure out what's going on.
I'm gonna put my hood up anyway.
We're double agents. Jeez. Yeah, I'll just follow Brett.
Okay. If everybody's just playing along, you guys just follow. They lead you over to the front of this building. There are 4 guards posted out here, and you look and can see that there's a guard posted on each of the corners of the building as well. And they take you into some double doors, walk you back. Very nice interior. It doesn't feel as natural in here as an elven building really should. Instead of the curved arches, you've got that more geometrical. It feels kind of like just a really nice building. You've got a staircase that goes up to the second floor straight ahead of you, then spreads out and goes around the room to different rooms and hallways with a nice red carpet over really deep, rich brown wood that decorates the building here and that it's made out of. And the guards give you a nod. I would say as you all walk in, at that point, you can catch that at least 2 of the 4 guards that are posted out front kind of give a smile as you walk by, and various greetings are passed along. War Master, Starosta, Lawmaster, Sir Quill. Just a head nod to Angus.
Yep.
Just a head nod to Angus. But you guys are ushered in, and taken up to the second story and are brought into a room with a table and are asked to wait. They leave, and unless anybody has anything they're doing, probably about 3 minutes later, a half elf comes in. It is a male half elf. Looks to be a little bit older, longer gray silver hair tied back, and wearing this very unique mix of kind of Dwendalian attire that is kind of what you guys are used to seeing, but there are little accents here and there that feel a little more natural. You can see like kind of some leaves designed into some of the stitching, and a bit of green where you wouldn't normally have that in other places if you were running into him somewhere else. And he comes to speak to the group and just opens with, "Hello, welcome. We weren't expecting any guests from Hope's Bastion. I wish you would have warned us of your arrival. We could have prepared, had quarters, meals, accommodations ready for you."
Nah, don't worry about it. We were just here on a quick visit, seeing how things were going. We heard there was a dragon attacking kind of up in the northern region, so thought we'd see how things were looking.
Right. We've heard about the attacks. I am happy to report nothing has come down to Wildmount itself or Wildmount proper yet. What, if we can't offer a room or board, what can we offer? Or is there something you're here to offer us?
Breck's just gonna look at the Starosta.
Oh no, just kind of came up to make sure that you knew, and maybe figured that we might ask what you were doing to prepare, so we could better kind of collaborate, just in case if it became a more networked problem. How do we best support each other when these dragons come to our area?
Understood. Well, we have been sent many righteous brand from Rexentrum that have come up this way, being the closest major city to Isocross and the destruction that is happening there. The Crown has seen fit to send plenty of the army here with us. We have also been making sure to add reinforcements where we can to the buildings, putting in magical enchantments that might help to stop if fire were to spread through the forest. We are speaking with the gods, making sure that the holy people of the city are communing and asking for divine protection as well. Beyond that, we are reaching out to the diarchy to see if there's any aid that they may give. And with something so big happening in this region, hoping that perhaps their neutrality can be persuaded to come to support for our aid.
Have you reached out to any of the neighboring entities, cities, kingdoms?
The diarchy of Uthadin,
Yeah.
This is the main one. We haven't reached out to the coast yet. We've sent a couple of ambassadors that way to see if we could procure some extra goods via ship. But as far as we've heard, any official negotiations would have to be done from the palace in Rexentrum, as opposed to us here in Visaistel.
Well, if the time comes and you need help, don't hesitate to ask us as well. Send a sending spell, something like that. Let us know that you guys are in trouble and we will show up.
That means a lot. Thank you, Starosta. Your generosity and courage is unmet.
Does he seem like calm and everything, or
Roll an insight check.
That is. Oh, actually, that's a natural 20. For 31 total.
It's like watching his brain pulsate as it's happening.
He seems nervous, but it's the kind of 31, nearly impossible to read all of the details on his face for any person anytime in the world. But this is just, yeah, you get this guy. He's nervous, but it's a nervousness that would be more akin to being worried that his boss was attacked, not to being nervous enough to being worried about spilling the beans to the people here in the room.
I will pass that information to the group mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to press him in any way? Maybe try and make him sweat, or
I mean, we could just straight up ask him. We say we heard there was an incident.
go get him, big guy.
How's everything here in Barsayas Hill? We did hear rumors of an incident.
Yes, the attack on the Starosta. Although we have not had any dragon activity here in Barsayas Hill yet, we're worried that they may have sent an assassin to deal with the Starosta directly. It was, according to Sir Prent, rodent of some sort that was speaking. That's why he thinks it was a druid. There would be no other explanation for the ability of this creature to stab him in the eye. He was able to just barely deflect the blow. He was cut up on his hand as well. But according to the Starosta, they then transformed into a bird and flew out the window and escaped without him being able to make chase.
How goes the search?
Well, with the Exo Righteous brand here, we're working on figuring out a method for interrogation. Right now, we are seeing if there were any illusory spells on citizens who pass through in and out of the city. We are also keeping a close eye on any high-level magic users that are coming in and out of town. But so far, no luck.
You mentioned interrogation. Did you guys have someone you're questioning?
Not yet,
Oh, okay.
but the Starosta would like us to begin door-to-door interrogations for finding out if there are any who stand against the crown. He believes it is of the utmost importance to make sure that Barsayas Hill is loyal to the Empire. And he had a 31, so if he had a 31, you still kind of notice him getting a little uncomfortable then at this point. As he puts it, the elves can be proud, too proud to deal with the power of the Empire, according to the Starosta at least.
So I would like to pass mentally to Varric to ask if there has been any more incidences. Pretty much trying to get him to say something about the incident with Harry.
I mean, you get more knowledge on that than I do. Have at it, big man.
I'm just saying, you're the one talking to him. He don't know who I am. You're Lawmaster.
Well, I mean, if you guys do have people you need questioning, or if you need any assistance as a lawmaster, I do have experience with that.
Well, Then we are glad to have you here in Versailles still. We are concerned, especially with the. And he looks a little sad when he says this, with the capturing of the traitorous member of the Ring of Three. Listros is quite concerned for her safety, as are all of us.
He's talking about Gwei, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Actually, Varric, you said if you need to interrogate anybody else, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check on that.
Uh, 24?
24 is pretty good. Okay. I think that was a close enough conversational piece. Well, as it turns out, we do have somebody currently being held behind bars for releasing some of Gwei's guards. Strosta thinks he may be working in concert with the dragons and Isocross. And perhaps that is the root of the betrayal of the Ring of Three. We have him interred currently. We could use some help. He's been quite resistant to our prime.
Yeah,
You just hear-
of course.
You just hear mentally, ding, ding, ding. There he is.
I'd be glad to lend my expertise.
I could make the arrangements. If you don't mind sticking around for a few minutes, then I will go speak with the guards, and you're free to go speak with him as you're free. We believe that he works security for the Long Rivers. We've sent word to them that one of their members has broken the law to make sure that there are not any complications in the matter. Yes, give me a few minutes and I'll and he gives you directions down to where they have some holding areas here in this town hall. And heads off. Before he leaves, he turns around. Food, drink, wine. We have some of the best wines in all of Exandria here. If I say still.
Now we're talking. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, then I will send somebody in to let you know when the guards are ready. And he heads off. Before probably about 5 minutes, some like charcuterie boards, nice big roast turkeys brought out, fruit tray, and then like a selection of like 6 different wines. And you guys have some food if you want to dig in before doing anything else. But otherwise, besides that, probably 15, 20 minutes later, there is a Crown's Guard who comes in. He is a human, dressed in kind of just regular Crown's Guard gear. Doesn't look like to be any rank or anything. And he lets you guys know that he's there to escort you down to the holding cells when you're ready.
I'm ready when you guys are.
I am ready.
Everybody going, or just Varric and Milo?
Oh no, I'm going to. I got him in the situation.
Okay, got it. He takes you down. It turns out that this building goes down about 2 levels down beneath the ground level, and takes you into a small area. It looks to be about 10 holding cells of various sizes. A couple of them look big enough to hold the group, but they take you off into the back corner, second from the left.
And Milo kind of just track distances.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy
Going
enough.
down and out, yeah, just to see. I'm specifically how deep we're going, pretty much.
2 stories down. I would call that between 30 and 40 feet beneath the ground. Yeah. Between 30 and 40 feet beneath the ground overall.
And then just kind of no direction.
Okay, got it. It does go, I'll just say straight down. So like 30, 40 feet above where you're at would just be like the entrance to the building. The stairway kind of goes down and curves down, so it's a little bit of a spiral, but just for the sake of like the direction from where you're at, straight down. And they take you, and you see a bruised and battered looking. I don't know that you guys have ever seen him without his little gnome trench coat and his pepper box at his side, or his little monocle that has a couple lenses that you can zoom in with. But he's just kind of sitting here. I'd say napping when you guys come up to the cell. And we'll change the mind a little bit here as we talk to him.
How many guards did we see on our way here?
The one who brought you here is still here. How many did you see while you went down? I would say there's 2 posted at the top of the stairs. One from the first basement level to the second basement level, and then 2 down here. So if you include the one who brought you here, you guys have seen like 6 guards probably.
Okay. So the one that brought us here, I'm assuming he left us with the 2 that are down here?
He's staying. Yeah.
Okay.
He's staying close to you guys.
All right, Varric, you professional interrogator guy, go have at it at our clear enemy here. I think I'm gonna sit down and kind of just maybe hum to myself a little bit, and then how inconspicuous can I ritual cast something?
Not very.
Okay, never mind then.
Even less conspicuous than a regular spell casting.
I am gonna kind of move to the back of the group though.
Okay.
And just try and kind of stay out of line of sight. Yeah. A little bit.
Of Harry?
No, I'd like to just kind of get to the back to where I could maybe cast message without having anybody staring directly at me.
Okay. Got it. Now it kind of moves off to the side a little bit. Come here, Harry. Not much snore.
I'm going to attempt to distract the other guard, the one that's next to us.
Sure.
Just by asking him, has there been any sort of evacuation plan for the citizens to get out of here?
Roll a persuasion check.
And if I saw him, Milo sees him distract him, he'd probably try and kind of subtly cast, using his feature from the Awakened Spellbook. I would like to use a ritual spell as an action and recast Telepathic Bond to include Harry.
How long is the ritual casting for Telepathic Bond?
It's a 1-action spell, but I can cast it as a ritual, so it would be the 11 minutes. But with this Awakened Spellbook feature, I can cast it back as an action.
If I remember correctly, you can only do that if it's a minute casting time or less. That was the problem with Tiny Hut.
So it would be an action, so that's 6 seconds, right? So it would be a minute or less.
Right. But you're casting when you cast a ritual spell, can the ritual spell be? No, that would be 10 minutes. Okay.
Every ritual spell is 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I think the thing is the casting of Tiny Hut is 10 minutes, and we casted it as an action last time.
No, I'm thinking back to way back in the first.
This one can be cast as an action if I prepared it. It is not prepared. I'm casting it as a ritual spell, but with this feature, allows me to cast it as an action again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. In the sense, yeah, it does. Yeah, I get what you're trying to do. Okay, so give me a stealth check with advantage for hiding behind somebody while Breck is talking to them.
And I got a 17 on that persuasion.
Okay, perfect.
It's a 9. Oh, you said with advantage though, right?
Advantage, yes.
23.
23, much better. Okay. So you have a telepathic bond now, including Harry.
I would telepathically let everybody know that that is a thing. Harry, can you hear us?
Kind of wakes up a little. Hello.
We're in disguise. Don't acknowledge that you know us, or we're gonna get you out of here.
Kind of opens his eyes. Oh, wait. What? What's the disguise?
That's
Oh, I
just
guess
it. We're disguised as ourselves.
Well, Hope's past-
But you didn't see that one coming.
Okay, he's in on it, and knows you guys are here.
What's the setup down here kind of look like?
So you guys are down a little hallway. I would say it's kind of a T for open space. There's 5 on the left, 5 on the right. The 2 that you guys passed by on the way in were big enough to have groups. These are smaller, so there's like 4 single cells on each side. You're second from the left, or second from the last on the left. With the guard being close to you guys who brought you down here, and the 2 that were down here being closer to the stairs, where the entrance of the room is about 50 feet away.
Okay. Do they have kind of any rooms for questioning?
Not here. There's other rooms in particular that are like empty rooms, but you don't see anything in here that's like an interrogation room.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just ask the guard, be like, hey, do we have any space that we can take him to do some questioning? I doubt he's going to want to talk when he's all in this cell and whatnot.
I would say that he tells you, Strosta asked us to stay in here in the cell and leave him in the cell.
Okay.
Are there any noticeable features of the cell? Or is this literally just a cage?
Yeah, like just a cage, iron bars.
Okay.
I'd say like a bench.
No vents, no windows, no.
No.
Gotcha.
We're underground, so none of that.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking something.
And so are we like kind of in like a hallway with a staircase like at the end of it?
Kind of, yeah. That's about right.
Okay. And there's just the one guard that's with us. The other ones are
One guard
upstairs.
is with you. The other 2 are at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Up to the 2nd floor. Then there's 1 on the 2nd floor from the transition there, and then 2 above that on the main floor.
And this is all in that same building that we were in when we checked in.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll ask the guard. Is this DeRosa taking visitors?
I could ask. He's been a bit reclusive since the assassination attempt. But I can let him know you're here.
How much do you think that this guard knows about magic? If I were to put a magic spell on Harry and say it was something and do something else, do you think he would notice? If we hide something under the false pretenses of interrogation magic, charm magic.
Yeah, what is this? What does this guard look like?
He's a human. So not
Doofus.
not elven. What does he look like? Yeah, he's youngish, I would say, maybe like early to mid 20s. He seems strong. He's got a big frame. Mechanically speaking, I'd be rolling an Arcana check on his behalf. Seems like a
I don't
soldier,
know.
not a spellcaster.
Doesn't look super smart to me. I don't know.
Hey, you never know. Never judge a book by its cover. You could get a nice, good roll.
Can we throw a bit of a contested deception in there for him?
No, I think it would just be an Arcana check for him to recognize it. Yeah, because it'd be really hard to do something else. You have to be very specific with the things you do for a spell.
Say, I'll gaslight the shit out of him. I've done it before.
Do you guys want to try it?
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about putting a brand on him. It's a spell that I created. But I put this arcane sigil onto him, and we can say it's something else. It'll disappear. They won't know the difference. And then we walk right back up on top, and then I can bring him straight to us within 10 minutes. Or at least that's how long the sigil will last.
So what if we brand him, teleport, dip out? Does it have a range?
90 feet? I think I can actually cast it higher than that.
Oof.
Did we load that in there?
I think it should say in the description of the spell.
Yeah, it wouldn't actually show it
what
in the
the
other stuff.
distance was.
Casting the spell at higher levels increases the distance by 90 feet. So yeah, I can get it pretty high out there.
I was gonna say, I don't know how far away we'd have to
270
get.
feet?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how far away we'd have to get from here in order for him not to be noticed.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, now we could do a little bit of a chain reaction. You could.
Do you think
you
a
could-
dimension door?
I was gonna say you could bop him out, and the second he comes out, I grab him and bop him 500 feet more.
I actually can dimension door, but I will leave that up to
Ooh.
you if you'd like to run the relay.
So yeah, is there a place that math and distances? So we gotta line this up. Where we going and where we taking them?
And Josh, what was the distance that we were tracking on walking in here? You said, how deep are we?
40 feet to the ground.
40
floor.
feet deep.
Okay.
I don't think it would be that hard to kind of remember what direction we're at, and I can definitely clear it
Mm-hmm.
if we get close.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a dimension door to you guys or something like that, or
Just saying, I don't want to tap you out on spells if that's gonna take too much.
well, that's
out of
actually
you.
That actually comes from my cloak.
Oh, okay. I mean, it might be more seamless if you do it that way, since.
You guys can be. We want to be ready there with the invisibility because I definitely don't have that ready.
Well, I'll say I used my invisibility for the day on you, sir.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
See, now I do feel important. What do you guys think?
What are we gonna do about the guards seeing all this happen?
Well, I would figure that he would escort us back upstairs.
I mean, if we
Like-
use the dimension door, though.
The dimension door would be coming in after we teleported him directly,
Oh, okay.
what, roughly
Like,
40
yeah.
feet up?
Yeah, like we
And
leave,
then I
go
would-
hide in an alley.
I would fish him to me and then pull him to another location directly after that,
Mhm.
maximum distance away. And then we can leave from there. Or at least find a place to lay low and then contact Nori. I won't be able to port anywhere unless if we get like super lucky tomorrow. This thing kind of hit or miss on how much it recharges, so. I like that we're probably all just standing there staring at each other. Looking
I know, nobody
at
said it.
us.
Yeah, nobody said anything to the guy you guys are interrogating at. You guys are just standing there quietly while he's just watching.
I mean,
disgust me, you slime.
while
Any
so while
questions?
this is going on, I'll just be.
Hot.
I could just ask him like generic questions.
Okay.
What is your name?
Yeah.
What is your serial number?
For the record, what is your?
Bum
So
bum.
yeah. Hey, what is your name? He says, "Fuck you."
Good one, Harry.
Just look at the guard. This is gonna take a while.
He kind of spits over at you, but like intentionally misses. You're able to just move to the side.
What does it look like when you do this seal of yours, your sigil, whatever you said it was?
There's like a, well, I have to. I do have to use my rings, and he kind of like touches his ear, and there's a small flash. I have to make contact with him, but then the rune itself, the sigil, is invisible. So we can say it's like, I don't know, charm magic or something like that. Harry, if you're good enough actor, you might be able to play this off. And then we ask you something. You tell us the truth. And then we go on about our way. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
After Harry spits at me, I'll ask the guard if it's possible to get hands-on with the prisoner.
Interesting. I'm going to roll for personality of this guy.
Probability, he's an asshole.
Please be a dickhead.
Please be a dickhead.
Yeah. He says, well, taking a bit of time in there myself. He's pretty quiet. But you can give it a go if you'd like. And he looks over to Breck. He walks over to the guards over by the staircase and goes to talk to them about speaking with Uther Print. And I'm telling you guys this because he's walking away from you.
Interesting. I'm going to go in there with Varric if that is an opportunity.
Yeah.
It's
So
kind of a twofold thing. You guys have said this is up pretty good here, actually, because Breck asked about the Starosta taking visitors, And Varric also said, "Hey, can I get hands-on?" Which is kind of like a, "Yeah, I don't see anything" kind of thing. So let me take a walk up the hall and let these guys know about the Sarosta question. So you got the paladins have done enough here to set it up where you've got about 20 to 30 seconds.
Hey,
that
Varric,
he's
you want me to
walked-
set this
walking
guy up
away.
for you?
So
You know, the little guy like
I don't
slams
know,
him
like-
up against the wall.
yeah, I don't know how
Hey,
much
just
this
stay
guy
still,
is
man.
like.
You
Just stay still, man.
You bootlickers! Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't see the flash of your magic. See if you can
yeah.
like put it under like whatever he's wearing, like his cloak or something, or whatever he's got on.
I'm gonna go towards the opposite side of his body, pretty much kidney, while he's up against the wall, and place the spatial brand there.
Okay.
And just
And
we'll
then
just get
as
like
I'm saying the
loud
words
as
of
he's
the
doing it
spell-
and everything. Yeah.
As I'm saying the words of the spell, I'm using it in a very loud, but like a kind of like an accusatory, like it's foul language in a different language.
Okay.
Speaking tongues.
Harry yells,
You end anything with shitbag. and it
"You
sounds
lanky,
derogatory.
long-legged pieces of shit!" You start to cast the spell. Yeah, you guys have set it up really well here. I'm not going to make you roll for it on the brand. He
I am
going to
cast that
away.
at 5th level, by the way.
At 5th, okay.
Yeah.
He takes a little time speaking to them, comes back to the group. Breck, he talks to you and says, Starosta would be open to meetings, but currently he's only allowing one person at a time in for conferences, but only if they're of the utmost importance. The Starosta has been made aware of your presence in Vaisea still, and I think a visit from a traveling war master would likely be justification for a meeting. One person at a time, however.
Yeah, if you want to just let him know that I just want to make sure that there is an evacuation plan for the citizens and that we are now large enough down at Hope's Bastion to house some of the citizens if that's a necessity.
Oh, well, if that's all you have, I could just pass it along to him if you'd like.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean I can meet with him if he is taking visitors.
Great. And he kind of looks back and just gives a hand wave over to the guards over by the stairs. One of them goes up top and leaves just one down at the bottom of the stairs.
Telepathically,
actually,
I would
Milo-
let sorry.
No, go
I would let Breck know that this man does have beef with us. So just be wary of that.
That's fine. I've never met the guy.
I guess Milo would ask, do you want to take Silcine with you?
Sure. Yeah.
And he kind of like, yeah, just summon Silcine pretty much to go with Breck.
Okay. So you cast Arcane Brand. That's put on Harry. Are you guys just keeping up the interrogation act for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Who's all taking Breck to go see Uther? Is it just the one guard or?
Yeah, so one guard went up the stairs. I would say about a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, the attendant who was speaking to you guys upstairs, the gray-haired older gentleman, looked like a half-elf. He comes back down to escort Breck. He just kind of waits at the stairs.
I'll go with him. Yeah.
He comes, gets you, takes you back upstairs, back up to the second floor. He walks you up the stairs. It's off to the opposite side of the room you were brought in at first. And he opens a door from the main room, and then there's a longer hallway back. You see him stop and mutter a word under his breath. And then you guys continue forward. You get to the edge of the hall, and it is a very thick door There's pulls out a ring of keys, and with one of the keys, he unlocks the top. He puts that back, reaches into a pocket, pulls out another key. There's a second, like deadbolt lock, puts that one back, reaches down, kind of over by his ankle, pulls a key out from there, does the third one, and opens the door. And it's a hexagonal room. There's a large desk kind of at the center, but towards the back of the room, you see off to the side, there's a large 4-post bed. There's some couches. It's a very large room overall. It looks like probably Uther Prince sleeping quarters, converted now to his office as well. The older man puts his hand out to point you in. Uther Prince is sitting there. It looks like he has fresh bandages with over his left eye. And you can see fresh blood seeping into the bandages. He looks up at you as you enter with a bit of a smirk on his face. Doesn't say anything to you, just goes back down to writing on a piece of parchment that he had on his table.
Are there any seats or anything?
Yeah, I'd say there's a couple seats on the other side of the desk.
Yeah, I'll just take a seat. Starosta, it's good to meet you.
War Master puts his quill in the ink pot and kind of leans back, waiting to hear what you have to say.
I hear there was an assassination attempt.
I'm sure you have.
You have reason to believe it came from these followers of the Dragon Cult?
Potentially. From the whispers in past months, there were druids involved. It was likely that one of these druids may be coming after me as well, trying to strengthen the pillar of defense of Bysaeus Till before they make their attack inland.
I hope that there is some sort of evacuation plan for the citizens in play.
We have some, yes, at the very least for the high-ranking officials, with plans being put in place for the secondary evacuation of the citizens of Bysaeus Till.
Is the other attendant, is he no longer in the room? Is it just me and him?
Just you. Yeah.
Well, just putting our differences aside, the safety of the citizens in the Empire is the utmost priority for myself. So,
as is mine. I'm sure we can work together in the future for this. Dire times require strange alliances.
Hope's Bastion stays ready to house anybody you need to move down. And we also, Bastion's Watch, stays ready to fight.
Well, should we need the aid of Bastion's Watch, we will call upon you.
And just above table, Josh, I'm trying to draw out this conversation long enough that I'm up here when Harry gets teleported out.
Oh, nice. Okay. Got it. Okay. He's pretty short with you. I think for the sake of this, roll me a general charisma check. And this is going to be a contested roll with
13.
13 is pretty good. Okay. He begins to ask you about some of the details of the defenses of Hope's Bastion. Things you know, things you'd be able to respond with. He does ask, though, he goes, well, I've heard rumor that the Pithmaster is no longer in a station. Perhaps was killed in battle and no longer a part of the watch.
That is correct. We did lose the Pithmaster up on, well, I'm sure by this point you've heard about the floating island that fell.
Of course.
Yes, we did lose Alivor up there.
We did lose Alivor up there. Give me a persuasion. I'll let you go persuasion or deception because that's worded closely enough. That's not straight deception.
Yeah, 12.
12? Okay.
Yes.
He continues on. And then just kind of begins asking about mostly your time at the League of Miracles and what it was like over in Amon and what kind of relationship you guys had with them because he'd like to potentially reach out to them for fortifying Bysaeus till further. But you guys, I'll say if you're trying to extend out the conversation, then he continues that conversation with you. We'll zoom back in. We have Varric and Milo in there. Angus and Ekamos, are you guys doing anything while they're down in the cell doing the interrogation?
No, kind of just like standing outside the cell, posting up type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Letting them do their stuff.
Okay. Same for Ekamos?
Yep.
Okay, got it. Varric, Milo, you have the brand on Harry. You continue with the charade. Both of you give me a performance check with advantage.
Right.
You gotta have some kind of role here for this acting performance you guys are giving.
Yes.
23.
Damn.
Rolled a 19.
3. Roll
With
a 1.
advantage?
Oh, with advantage. Damn. Keep
Like,
them
damn,
getting
bro.
that.
Advantage is staying some of your rolls today. For sure.
6 with advantage.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yes, I don't like you. You are the worst.
Just look at the guards like, he's not good at it. He's just helping.
I'm the setup guy. I'm not supposed to be that guy.
I think the way the
training
rolls
him.
went with his role too. I think the two of you walk out and he kind of leans into Varric and says, serves the short bastard right. And then he kind of leans in a little more and just a little quieter even still. You might want to work with Starosta. He seems like he...
I've been trying so hard.
that
He's
was
just,
bad. Yeah.
he's not picking it up.
Milo's
like a
standing
kid.
back there.
He's like
double
a kid.
thumbs
He's like
up.
a teenager.
He's so naive, right?
Yeah. Well, we know who the real leadership over in Hope's Bastion is.
Yeah, we do. You guys keep up the good work, right?
And Starosta and gives you a nod and the thumbs up back.
Go get him, guy.
And leaves, or rather, he stays, but leaves with you guys if you'd like to start leaving at this point. And then I'll ask you guys, what's your plan from there? He walks you guys back up to the ground level. Just kind of exits that way.
Just
I'll give a little
casually make
more.
our way out and
Yeah, he'll kind of give you guys at least a goodbye, like, oh, hopefully the relationship between Bysaeus Till and Hope's Bastion can remain even stronger. And we can be the pillars of defense for the Zemni Fields as this invasion continues.
couldn't agree more. And remember, if anything happens, go ahead and let us know. We're going to make our way off into the general direction of where we, would be on top of where Harry is.
Sure. Yeah, easy enough. You kind of go right where Harry would be.
What's the general kind of layout of where we're standing right now? How many eyes are on us? What?
Yeah,
The middle of
it's
the
town hall.
marketplace or something?
There's guards. There's 2 guards going down. I would say The way I did the description, you guys are pretty close to the entrance, so that's a positive thing. But I would say, depending on the given moment, anywhere from 3 to 7 sets of eyes on you guys.
Because we're still inside, right?
Mhm.
All right. I got about 270 feet I can play with. So I'd like to go outside and take a look at the lay of the land, kind of see where the best place to subtly bring somebody back up from that kind of depth, while maintaining the range.
So the given description of this building was in the middle of the open courtyard with with like some stalls and some shops. Give me an investigation check.
Right on.
For like a good spot.
And I'm not ruling out like the roof of the building either. Good God, dude, these rolls! I got a 14. It's a
14,
natural
okay.
one.
No, 14 is still good. You guys are at a higher level, but 14 is still okay. What I'd say with a 14 is not like you find a perfect spot, but you do find a spot that's kind of behind a stall in an alleyway. There's still some line of sight off one edge of the courtyards, but it's blocked from most of the courtyard.
What about a bathroom?
And where the shitters at?
They have those in the town hall, sure, yeah. They're within 270 feet of Harry, I would say.
Well,
Milo's looking around.
I'm like looking up. What's the ceiling look like, or the roof look like? We got any like nice things up there that I could just go straight up a couple levels?
That would be a little harder. Yeah, I think that would be a little bit harder. This one isn't particularly attached to a tree. This one was added in centrally. I mean, there is a roof in general. I would say you could probably see that there's a balcony as well. If you're trying to get to the balcony, there is one of those that is, within view of other things of the courtyard. But if you played it right, you could be kind of out of sight.
It looks like the alcove, or maybe up in the roof. What do you guys think?
That's up to you, big dog. Where do you feel comfortable doing it?
I think if we did the alcove, at least I wouldn't have to try and hide to get up on top of a state building.
Yeah.
I think people would ask questions about that, so maybe we go over there.
Say, what is he doing?
Well, then I'm gonna walk over there, and then I'm gonna look for a place to immediately escape to once he comes up.
Okay, so you went. I'm sorry, you were going by the stall.
The stalls, yeah, the stalls where you said that there was that place that was cut off line of sight for a lot of the.
For a lot of it, not all of it. I'll let you roll a stealth check also, though, too. That will be a consideration as well.
All right.
I will put invisibility on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Never mind.
It's so nice to have friends.
Then you get that with advantage.
$23.
Pretty good. Okay. Interesting. Also, the way invisibility reads is that if you cast a spell, invisibility breaks.
Interesting.
I think you get what I'm getting at.
Interesting. Well, guys, as I'm on my way over here, now that I am invisible, thank you, Varric. What's stopping me from floating up on top of the ceiling to like into the branches and doing it up there or something?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think that that's a better idea, or? Because Harry will still be visible.
Well, yeah.
For an instant before I get him out of there, but.
Is there less eyes going to be on you when you're up there? Potential eyes?
Or something pops into existence and then, a few seconds later pops out of existence, there's going to be less notoriety.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
Anybody
You
else?
You got this, dude. As I'm facing not even in his direction because I don't.
Nobody's paying attention. Just gonna go to the stall alcove, and I'm gonna pull Harry to the right into the where the deepest part of that alcove is to try and cut as much line of sight off.
Is it like a alleyway or something?
Yeah, there's like an alleyway behind it. It's not in an alley, but there's an alley close to it.
Could I?
Do you guys want to go set up somewhere and have invisibility ready for him, and I'll jump to you? Or do you just want to come over here with me and slap it on him as soon as I bring him up?
I said, well, I could cast I was thinking if I did a minor illusion to make like a cart or something to block the area from where there is line of sight. If
Harry
that would
is
help
pretty
any.
small, and you could do like a 5x5 box or something like that, right?
Just a random box.
Hey man, there's wooden boxes all over this place. There's one right there. I can see it.
Oh, say less.
Look at that.
Oh shit! I goofed.
Oh,
So I got invisibility
not
because no. So I got invisibility
lied to me.
because of the Paladel phrase, but it says in the description targeting only myself.
oop.
I've been walking around out here thinking I was invisible. Oh, we gotta redo the whole plan.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just go over there, crouch in the alcove, and I'll throw a box up for you or something.
Turn that man into a solid snake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we are still going alcove then now.
Yeah, I think that's still the best route.
Yeah, definitely. Since he's
It was
not
the best option before the invisibility. So
I am gonna ask for another stealth check without advantage because you're not.
ooh, that stings.
You did roll an 18 and a 23.
I got the 18 back.
That's fine for this one. But in the future, if we roll with advantage and we get rid of the roll, we are going to throw away the roll entirely.
Oh no,
No, he re-rolled an 18.
I re-rolled an 18.
Oh, you reroll. I thought you were saying you got an 18 and a 23
No,
on
yeah,
that
he
roll.
just
No.
re-rolled another one.
Rolled an 18, rolled a 23. Now I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Yes,
got
it is
Okay,
in the game
fair enough.
log.
Fair enough. No, I trust you guys. Okay. So 18. Got it. All right. So you hide over in the corner.
Is there a dope-looking location within 500 feet that looks like it's an awesome place to teleport and convict to?
Potentially, there's a lot of big places. I would say we have
Clock
rolled
towers.
investigation. Yeah, for okay place to bring
Oh.
him to.
How far is our
500
cart?
feet Farther than that. You guys don't have the cart actually. Yeah,
Oh,
very. It's
yeah, we
it's
teleported
six
here.
Oh, that's right. We teleported. Never mind.
How far away is that place?
Miles, dozens of miles.
Okay.
I would say there's other alleys. There's up in the trees. There's that second level. Ultimately, I think it will come down to stealth checks for the most part. Anyways, yeah.
Is
Well, I'm ready to
Grim
roll
with
when you guys
us?
are.
Or did he stay behind?
I would say for the sake of this, he's with the group. Generally, he can't, just for the sake of keeping his character with the group for jumping him back into the next one. I don't want to say he's back there. So Grim would be around.
Okay.
Pull the trigger on this as soon as you guys are comfortable with it.
Say,
Distraction, take 2.
yeah, where are you taking them now?
I'm lined up over in that little alcove.
I know,
Maybe
but
that's
once you
the
grab
stalls.
him, where are you popping to?
I was thinking maybe like one of these tree branches up in the canopy.
I was gonna say the second level might be your best bet because less less Empire presence, I guess you could say. That's more of Elvish
Yeah,
presence. So
that's the best spot over there.
potentially somewhere up there, I would say. It seems like a lot of the Empire's presence is mostly down here on the bottom level. I don't know. Just a thought.
Are there any like elvish like taverns or anything?
Certainly. Yeah, absolutely. There's taverns everywhere, man. Enjoy.
That's a good idea.
Elvish pastime.
Hit the second level and then immediately book it to a tavern or something. Is
Yeah.
that what you're thinking?
Mhm.
So I can get eyes off.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
just let us know wherever you're gonna put them, and we could try to make our way over there.
I think maybe like right up there. And Milo's gonna point to a spot on the second level that he can teleport to.
Okay.
If you guys can get there within the next 10 minutes or so. We probably have less time now, but
Yeah,
that's where I'll be if you guys want to RV there.
we'll
yeah.
make our way.
Making our way downtown. Ready, break.
Okay. Milo, you get into place, you hide, you kind of gather the energy around you, connect to the brand that is on Harry, and
Hey, buddy.
pull him. Huh?
I said, hey, buddy.
Oh.
You ready?
He just looks around. He hears your voice. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not invisible. He sees you. He sees you. He sees you.
Don't get too comfortable, man. And then I'm going to immediately try and dimension door using the Cape of the Mont Blanc.
Cool. He also got a 17 on. He kind of crouches down when he sees you hiding. He got a 17 on his stealth check. You
Oh,
guys pull out of existence and go up. Right, Milo, roll me a stealth check, and then also a perception check.
Stealth and perception.
Yes.
14 for the stealth.
Okay.
22 for perception.
22 for perception. Okay, got it. You land. You do notice that there is an elf that sees you. They just see you apparate, but they don't seem too weirded out by it.
Yeah.
They just kind of see you and almost like awkwardly nod at you.
A smile and a wave.
Yeah. With the perception check, you start to move a little bit, and off in the kind of, it's kind of weird the way you see it. You see what looks like a rat, kind of.
Oh,
The way he jumps over, he kind of like jumps over to like look. You see something in his hand that's just like little. You kind of see him jump over the edge, but still hang on. You just for a second see like a flash of blue on it, and
Is it a spell?
it doesn't look like it. It looks like something more physical. But you don't see it after that. You just
Harry, heads up, man.
On it, and just kind of starts looking around.
I kind of like nudge him towards the over there down the alleyway. Look at that thing. What is that?
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
All right, just be alert. We're not out of the woods yet. All right, guys, we're at where we said we'd regroup.
Brack, you're finishing this conversation with Uther Prent, and you hear that, and he's talking about wanting to allow the Sours a bit more control over the market for what they mine, and trying to make sure that that's the trade-off, right? We have to let them make a little bit more money, but we get more resources and we can make more weapons.
Well, and yeah, in these times right now, resources are incredibly important. So
But the Sours are dickheads.
So I'm glad you agree.
there's no like alert or anything going on right now.
Not that you can see.
No. All right. Well, I think that this was a very productive conversation. Would you accompany me to the front?
Kind of looks at you suspiciously. No. After the assassination attempt. After the assassination attempt,
It's fucked.
I'm making sure to keep things as secure as possible.
Hell no.
Hell no, man. I hate it out there.
No, yeah, completely understandable. Guess I'll see myself out then.
If you'd like, I can have one of the guards escort you. And he kind of gives a wave, and you see invisibility drop on a guard, and he comes, opens the door for you.
Thank you, sir. I'm just gonna walk out.
You walk out, and as you go down to the main floor, step out of the double doors under the crunch of snow, Ekamos, you and Varric also hear Milo's message. Angus as well. The three of you guys hear Milo's message about being out.
I'm gonna telepathically tell Angus 3 locks on the door. The key is held by the old man who met me at the bottom of the stairs. There are guards inside that are invisible.
Sounds like fun.
How far until we're at the spot? Or how long?
If you guys are trying to make it up there, I would say 3-4 minutes.
Okay.
Angus, will you roll me a perception check as you go with him?
Okay, I'll fuck this all up. 17.
17. As you guys get to the second level of that balcony that I had mentioned, you see it. You see through the window, you see the back of his head. The balcony was to the room that Breck was just in.
He kind of pauses for a minute and thinks. But he's going to end up keep on walking with the group. Just kind of make a mental note of it. More like casing the joint type thing, but other than that, not any outward actions.
Bro, you could like totally visualize that as like the Critical Role animation. Just like his character like look through the window and be like, I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah. And with that, where are you guys going from here?
Well, my plan was as soon as I meet up with Harry and Milo is to use disguise self on Harry.
Okay.
What?
That I can use on somebody else.
And then I think the next, we were going over to a tavern, right? Because I think we can all use a drink and some food.
Yeah, do that kind of regroup and figure out the plan to find Nori, hopefully.
Also, guys, just a heads up, there was something down, kind of like popped out, and I saw some weird stuff, like a blue flash and a weird looking rat thing. Just letting you know, kind of creeped me out a little bit.
Like otter rat or
Like a flashy blue rat.
Oh, okay.
I would say it was smaller than Harry would be.
Okay, well, Nori?
Nori.
Or, sorry, smaller than Nori would be.
Okay. No, it wasn't Nori. It was something
Nori's
else.
otter size.
Well, he was putting an elite.
I was just saying,
Yeah.
Nori's
I'd say that might
Avengers.
be part of the goon squad.
You think it's part of the squad? Oh shit, man, that was impressive.
Every woodland creature is a suspect right now.
And as you guys weave through the roads of, or rather the wooden bridges and pathways of Myceus Till, you do find a Elven-style tavern, not in the Dwendalian style, definitely in the Elven style. And there is, I would say, three leaves almost crossed, one upright and two crossed over it. And you hear the typical tavern sounds, kind of elevated talking, music, some music, and walk through the doors and get this sense of warmth and light, the torches and candles that are on the tables, providing warmth from the snowy air outside. And as you walk in, you guys see in a back corner on top of the table a otter yelling at somebody else here in the bar. And he has two straps of leather with a small coin. It's like a coin purse, but it has holes that have been carved in it. There's two frog legs with a frog that's just sitting in it on the front of his chest, and he's yelling, if you think I'm a cheetah, then draw your blade and let's fight. And that is where we'll end the session for today.
Jesus.
He's got a frog and a fucking baby carrier on the front.
And with that is the end of our session. We'll be back in a couple weeks to finish up in Myceus Till, see if there's anything we want to continue to do here, or move on to the next thing. But either way, we will see what Commodore Norrington is up to with this little frog fellow that he has with him. As far as you guys can tell, you walk in, just a frog. Just looks like a frog sitting in this little bit. So, thank you all for tuning in, catching the VOD afterwards. We'll see you for the next one. Bye.